be
Speedy
up in this.
Bitch.
raggedy, y'all. Y'all can't see it, but it's rag. It's a raggedy bitch here we in.
The fuck?
So y'all can get that visual.
It's the best look. It's blessed. You wish you can get buried in this motherfucker. That's a nice look, nigga.
It is a lot
Fuck
of
is you
velvet
doing?
in here. a lot of casket material. But this could be we can make a pillow. This is enough to make the pillow.
The pillar.
We can make a head wrap out of this one.
Goddamn pillar. In the house we got.
Anthony Wanzer.
In the house we got.
A-Dot.
Dizzle.
Behind the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
I got back slapped at a Parker like a Cadillac. Shout out to Sugar Free for that line. And shout out to Will Smith for putting a nigga in line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can respect
So I get a call from Fox. He said, Speed, he might take that Oscar.
it. Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. They might take the Oscar.
They're not gonna
For the
take-
the code of conduct.
Code of
They-
conduct.
they
man.
They
doesn't
created
matter.
this.
You're gonna
I
find
mean,
out. For
they
a black
create-
man, it
They
matters.
created this.
They can look past it.
So let's go around and
They
tell
could.
everybody's opinion, if you don't mind.
What'd you think?
I would just tell him. Wait, I'm gonna go first. I would tell him Wanza just off air. So my mom's husband, when situation at my mom's house, my sister's boyfriend said something. He was yelling outside. He said something. He didn't even say anything mean. He just brought my mama name up. Didn't even say anything mean. Next thing I know, Carl come trotting down the stairs, a little light jog, not upset, just like Will Smith, not upset. Walked out to the middle of the street. He
That's
said,
the husband, by the way.
He said, "You said something about my wife?" He said, "All I said was he, bah, hit him with the Will Smith thunder slap like Nip. He hit him like Nipsey Hussle. My man looked just like Chris Rock, and he just stood there and was like, "Well, I'm gonna leave now." And this was a little gangster. He went and got in his little car and drove off. So I've witnessed this firsthand about a man speaking on another man's wife. So I'm in favor of Will Smith. If somebody says something about my rib and we sitting there, online is one thing. You can say what you want online, but if you do it in front of me, I don't care if we in front
For the second time.
If we in front of police,
For the second time.
I'll slap him.
You get in the hands.
Spot out.
For those who don't know, the Will's people said this is the second time that Chris had did that.
Shout out
Now,
to Will Smith.
I'm just going to be perfectly honest.
Yes.
Is that possible? Can you do that,
Be
Speedy?
perfectly honest.
Can you do that?
I don't understand, because I think because Chris been rich for a minute and he lost some of his instincts. Any black man know. Anybody, I told my son, somebody walking towards you, regardless if you think they're going to slap you,
And you just said something about his wife.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
you should start backing up.
Or at least get in the fighting stance.
Yeah,
Or
or
duck stance.
at least you should get rid, because I can see a swing coming. Swing comes from here.
Yeah.
Your jab you don't see. You can't see a straight on jab.
And I'm gonna tell somebody
Here you
But
could see
he
that.
I'm gonna tell you a
pulled
secret.
back,
90% of the people, I'm not gonna say that much, maybe 70% of the people in the world are right-handed. So if anybody walks up on you to punch you, assume they're gonna swing with their right hand. Just assume.
Yeah.
You'll be safe.
They ain't
70%
doubt
of
they
the
throw the
time.
right.
You be
the
knocked
left.
out, you wake up in the hospital. What happened?
You didn't assume.
He was
southpaw.
he was left-handed.
You duck right into the punch.
So I don't understand why he didn't step back. And then too, because for you guys don't know, we were on the road coming back, and everybody's phone is blowing up. And so nobody believes it at first. So when we really look at the video, and we're like, it can't be true. And then, but it's certain cues that Chris said let me know that was real. First one, when he said the joke and he went, "Uh-oh." You never say "uh-oh" when shit is set up, when it's a setup, because there's no.
Oh, you kind of know.
Here he comes.
So we hear "uh-oh." That let me know right there this real.
Yeah.
And then when Will Smith go back and said, "Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking name," and the second time he said, you hear Chris Rock go, "Okay, I will." And then that motherfucker read the teleprompter. Now I'm gonna give him up. He's a pimp, because I'd have left.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have read shit. I'd have been like him reading and going, "So I want to let everybody know." That nigga said, Fox said he got slapped back into another TV show. Got slapped back to a different. So he started reading, and this nigga said, with no comedy behind it, this next award goes for documentaries of little fish and lemons. I went, this nigga way, but I'd have left. Nick, there's no way I stand there. And then Will actually wins.
Yeah.
He fucking wins. And his shit is tainted because he slapped him off. I'll be like this. If the Oscar said they need the trophy back, well, come to my house and get it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Come
nigga?
take it from me.
Send
How about
somebody
that?
come
Send
get
Chris
it.
over here to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him but they do love Chris. What do you think, Wanzi? Well, she's a girl. Go ahead.
If you was,
I was gonna say, now what do you think would have happened if they fought? Let's say Chris just even did
ratings
something,
out the roof.
you know what I
Ratings
mean?
already was fired to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, since that.
And where was security? I mean,
Watch
don't
it.
they usually just? I did watch it.
I
but
bet he fired all his
No, I said
security.
security was watching. It was Will Smith.
I bet he
Oh,
fired
yeah,
all
never
his
mind.
security.
Will
All you
Smith-
niggas
Will
leave.
Smith is
Yeah.
a real life action hero. Y'all didn't see him.
That's what I was wondering,
Y'all didn't see
yeah.
him disarm that gun on video.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at this little guy.
Good training.
This guy have a gun display, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of his friends just picks the gun up, and obviously this guy never held a gun. As he picks it up, he turns it. It's aimed at Will.
Uh-huh.
So Will blocks the gun, takes it from the guy, all with one hand, blocks the gun out of his way, takes it from the guy, checks the chamber, takes the clip out, pops it back in, and hands it back to the guy.
So somebody
wow.
says, just an opinion, somebody said, I was sued. And you got a good case because you got a gang of witnesses.
You know, that's man
Yeah.
code, Pop. You can't sue no man for slapping you. Punching you, you
Yeah.
can sue him. A slap, you got to take it. Open hand,
Well, if Chris Rock needed the money,
no. It's a man code violation. That's why Chris
Yeah,
Rock's
it's-
like, come on, man.
And again, we talked about this before. It's something about hitting another man with an open hand is the most
you
disrespectful
are
shit you can.
now his bitch.
Yeah, for me to throw the punch, because I'm assuming you're going to throw one too, so I'm going to be in my little stance.
Trying to knock you
He
out.
slapped him and walked away and turned his back on Chris Rock. Nigga, I'd at least ran out there and pushed the nigga.
And did you see the screenshot of the slap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Will
was
had
funny.
perfect form.
Perfect for him.
His
Follow through.
hand was, the follows,
Follow through.
everything was amazing.
Swung with his hip.
You see where his other hand was, too. His other hand was up in case he tried to cover on him.
It
took
looked like
block
he
and
took a
jab him
slap in class.
That's
Yeah,
why
he did.
I'd have did the
It went
bitch
back.
shit. I'd have ran and pushed him, bitch, and ran.
I would attack. Listen, man. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
Or at least tackle.
Somebody,
yeah,
you got
yeah.
that. You listen.
You gotta
I'm
do
not-
something.
I pray to God
Yeah.
nobody ever slap me.
Why?
Because Pops, I'm not going home. I'm not going home.
You in the back, raising hell.
What? I'm not going home.
Where the motherfucker at?
Like Shannon Sharpe said this morning. Shannon Sharpe said somebody got to die. In the black community, for whatever reason,
Uh-huh.
It's an open hand
unwritten
slam.
rules. You do not smack another man unless you're prepared. Unless you understand, like he might take it there.
Yeah.
You don't slap another man, and you do not spit on another man.
Yeah.
Everyone, nobody got to tell you that, but in the black community, those are two things you just don't do.
And if every Instagram thing you saw where somebody got spit on, they was more hot about that. And that motherfucker, what?
Yeah.
There's usually a
So
few
read
on.
some of the shit they
So,
said there. Go ahead.
OG Sleepy Loke 2 put, I bet Speedy would have slapped Chris for Jamie. So,
Don't you ever say nothing about my friend, nigga.
You said Shannon Sharpe had an opinion on it, huh? Yeah. I feel like Shannon Sharpe only
Bad.
talks to Skip. I can only hear him in my mind saying Skip. Skip. But watch this go, Skip. Skip. You got to look at it this way.
I
Skip.
wish he would slap me, Skip.
No, Skip, watch this. And now if he slap me, Skip, I'ma tell you, Skip, you ain't gonna just slap me. You can't just slap me like that, Skip.
What else they say?
they said Monterey B. I think wasn't it?
That's who was
was
there.
that's
Yeah,
who? That's
Monterey
who was
was
there.
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's
If
Monterey?
he approached
That's who was at
Jamie
the show.
Foxx, Will would be lost in Texas.
Now, listen, man.
He would be lost in
I'm gonna say
Texas.
this. I think Chris Rock was right for not doing anything because, for one, he was wrong. You shouldn't have clown. I think even if you want to say, oh, he's a comedian, nigga, we live in the real world, okay? And if you say something, you have to be prepared whatever come with that. If I laugh at it, then cool. But if I don't,
Well, I'm a defend him on the sense of being a comic.
I don't care.
Okay.
About you
At
being
the end
a
of the day,
yeah.
but the asterisk that has to go there is that Will.
The what?
Asterisk that has to go there.
Yeah.
that's an Asian girl with booty.
Yes, Asian girl with booty. Ass. Anyway, is that he supposedly had warned him, nigga, don't do that no more.
No, Pops. But this is what I'm saying. The world.
But I'm saying as a comic.
I get you, but this is the thing. We don't live.
Okay,
in
I'll give you.
Okay.
Can I give you before you say anything?
Okay.
So I met Samuel Jackson. So I told the story. I'm doing the ESPYs, and Samuel Jackson's in the audience. And I didn't know. I found out afterwards he doesn't like comics. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm on stage. I give it up for Samuel Jackson, and I'm doing the warm up. So I'm working my way around. So I see Samuel. Hey, give him Samuel Jackson. He's the same person in every movie. So I name a movie, but I said the same line. I do it again. I name no movie, do that line. So afterwards, we had the after party, and Samuel walked up to me. Hey, nigga, you ain't funny. And I went, you crazy. And I'm waiting for him to laugh, and the motherfucker turned and left, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, he don't like comics. So I know that. So the next time I did the ESPYs, I didn't say shit to Samuel Jackson.
Right.
Because I knew that he don't like comics, and this shit he might slap shit out of me. So again, for Chris Rock's sake, he knew. Now, if he didn't know, that there's a chance that Will might not take this shit like he did last time. He is with his wife, and for those you guys said that, I didn't notice that Will looked at her and she wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the
he
clue.
started to
He
laugh,
did
but then he looked at her.
He
and she
did
was
like
not
a.
laughing.
He did like a.
Yeah.
It was like that
Not a
nervous
laugh. Yeah, like
You know.
Like,
here we go
and,
again.
And Jada immediately rolled her eyes.
like
I
she
feel
was
what you're
like,
saying,
she was
Pops,
not,
but this is what I'm trying to tell the world. The world is it's not a comedian world.
It should, but
Pop,
you can't get mad at me because I had
I
it.
didn't cut you
You
off.
did.
I did
You
not.
kinda did. I
You said let
stopped
me
you
finish.
first.
I'll stop talking.
Well,
So that's what I'm saying, Pops.
You were still talking.
This is not a comic work. I see this all online right now. People saying, well, he's a comedian. This the thing. This ain't a comedian world. So you can have your own profession, right? That don't mean nothing to me. Like I go places and somebody, I'm a manager. Like, that don't apply to me. I don't care. I'll slap your name badge off. Don't disrespect. I draw the line of disrespect.
I got that.
So,
Nick.
Pop, you still trying to cut me off to get your point off? We got your point that he's a comic, so if he would have known, I get you. But what I'm on the other side of that, as men, and as a man, you have to understand the moment you open your mouth to say something about another man's wife, comedian or no comedian, cop, it doesn't matter. You putting yourself at risk.
Got
And
that.
that the world got to understand that if you say something about a man's wife, if I was a rapper, right? When Jay-Z said the line about Nas's girl, me and AI got more in common than just balling and rhyming. Get it? More in common. The whole world said you went too far. Because even though it's lyrics, why would you mention baby condoms in the baby car seat? Everybody thought Nas was in his right to step over the line and do something physical to Jay-Z.
Okay, got that. But for comedians,
Can Speedy talk now, by the way?
for comics,
Go ahead, Speedy.
it's a slippery slope because now
Slippery soap.
That's what I heard.
What?
That's what I heard.
every single person now that goes in the comedy club, they're not coming to laugh. They coming to see if you gonna say something about me, say something about I feel like that nigga disrespected me because this nigga did. So it's an open field for everybody to get up on the stage and run up on the comic.
That's the risk you run being a comic.
No, it don't. It shouldn't. That should not be a risk for me to tell jokes. If you come in the club and your outfit look weird and I make a comment about it, and we all laugh about it, we have a good time. I'm not saying you something. Fuck you, and I'm never gonna say anything about somebody's wife. I would never do that on
Why?
stage.
Why?
Chris Rock got slapped.
Oh, okay. I'm not a comic, right? But I do know this. Being around professional comics, I do know this. Most professional comics that are really, really, especially been in the game 30 years, like Chris Rock, they normally don't take the easy route.
Yeah.
You don't take the obvious joke.
Yeah.
Right.
So if he was a newer comic and said that,
The low-hanging
whatever.
fruit.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a seasoned vet, all this other. So we can apply. Now let's apply to the comedy world, Pops. That's the low-hanging fruit. He had 1,000 other jokes to hit the bag with.
It was
about
unnecessary.
Will Smith, and he could have said about the red table. He could have said anything. But to joke about her health,
Yeah.
after you know this man don't like you.
Yeah. And then too, and I think the other part is because we assume what they telling us that it's what is it?
Alopecia.
Yeah,
Alopecia.
it could be something else.
I don't
She
care
got
what it
cancer. We don't know.
I think
But I'm
it's
saying it
probably
could be
'cause
something more
The
serious.
cheating,
They
and
just
all
not.
the
Yeah.
media. I think it was all the
Yeah, there was a
scrutiny of
build-up.
that, and
There
it
was
was
a
a
build-up.
build-up.
Yeah, it was a
I
build-up.
don't listen. I don't think it's that deep. Y'all letting it go too
I
far.
think it is.
I've seen this in person. That's why I gave the example of.
So you think Will Smith would have did that to, let's say, Jamie was
Ada,
pounding
yes,
butter?
this is why I gave the
You
example
think
of.
Will would have did that
This
to
is why I
Jamie?
gave the example of Carl doing this to a man in front of me, because there's some people in the world. I understand what y'all saying, but I've been around men who not gonna go for it. They don't care what you talking about. He don't care he didn't care how gangster the little nigga was. If he he didn't care. His thing was, and he didn't even let him finish what he said about my mama. He said, "Did you say something about my wife?" He said, "All I said was, which you're confirming you said something." and that's what happened next. Was he got slapped? He looked just like Chris Rock when the slap hit him, and all he had to do was get back in his car and go home. And so I
Hope that
understood-
tingling go down soon.
So you got to understand, some men are just, and that's a rule in the streets, more so in the streets than in professional world. But some people die over.
But
it.
does
Yeah,
he-
but the
does-
joke wasn't even that funny, and she
It's not
had
a-
her hair short.
My
like,
wife ain't no
like,
joke,
it-
so maybe
it
his
wasn't
wife ain't a joke to him. Jada may not be a
And
joke to
again,
Will Smith.
the only thing I'm gonna go with you, Nick, because we
Don't,
do
hey,
know
for the record,
the-
don't joke on my rib, nigga. I'm diving.
yeah.
for those who don't know, he did say that Chris did a joke on his wife before. Now
Yeah.
it was 4 years ago,
I don't give a
but
damn.
apparently,
Yeah.
nigga was right there. And I think Will could. You don't know what a person going through that day. And it's not
Yeah.
a comedy cup setting. Let's make sure we got that clear. But it is Chris Rock. You know he's gonna work somebody in the audience.
Yeah.
You know that. Now, gonna mention somebody when he
He
said.
did. He was joking about the other actors.
Yeah,
in the
before
same
that
category.
one,
Yeah.
But you know the thing is too is that like you said, they're going through something you might not know exactly what they're going through
Or why she really
and
lost
and
Yeah.
So the disease she has causes.
It's an autoimmune disease, but a lot
bald-
of people have it. Alopecia, a lot of people have it.
Yeah,
and
but
a
we
lot
talk-
of people have autoimmune diseases.
But we're
so-
talking about her.
I know, but
So she's got patches of hair coming out where she's got bald spots.
yeah,
Some men don't want to go bald.
yeah.
Look at Speedy.
So you're
I was
saying
gonna
he
say
has
same thing about you.
alopecia.
nigga.
So what you're
Well,
saying?
you
he has
definitely got it.
So no,
alopecia,
I mean,
or-
You got Apple pizza. You got Apple Watch pizza.
No, but my point is that she's waking up with patches of hair missing. She's got bald spots,
And we don't know what she's going. She might cry every day. You never know.
Exactly. And Will's the one that has to hold her
Yeah, yeah.
and make her feel
And
better.
today might have been that day.
She might have had a patch on the pillow in the morning.
See, I would believe that, and I would take that into consideration. But the fact
How's
that
your
she came
butt?
out is you cheated with August Alsina.
That has nothing
She
to do
came
with her
out- yes,
hair.
it does,
That has
because
nothing to do with her hair.
It does because she
Nothing.
went through all of that and she disrespected Will Smith, everything, and then you're gonna feel sad for her, even though she has alopecia.
Yes,
Yeah,
But
I
what
know
does one
tons
thing?
of people
What does
who
one thing have to
that.
do with
Yes.
another? That's like you
Because-
saying that's the same analogy as when these white cops kill these black people, and then they say, "But he had a criminal record."
Right. I would.
So what?
No,
what does that
that's
have to?
not- no,
what does that have to
that's
do with you
different.
having
That's
his knee on his
different.
neck that day? How is it different? What she
That's
did?
different.
What she did one day with somebody else has nothing to do with another man making fun of her. What she did was between her and Will. That was between
Exactly.
her and Will. Nobody else was making fun of her. That was her and Will. This was another man making fun of her outside of their marriage to her face.
Yeah, you got
That's
to
a
get-
different
you gotta get
situation.
slapped, nigga.
Yeah, I mean that is different, but at the same time, I don't feel sorry. You can't use the alopecia as a thing
Why not?
because to me, it's like me crying and saying that I'm doing this, I'm doing something, I'm cheating, but yet all of a sudden I want people to feel sorry for me because I have alopecia.
No, you don't have to. That's the thing.
Like,
It's-
I
they're
mean,
two
you know what I
separate
mean?
No, no,
It's
no.
two-
This
it's,
what
I
I'm
guess.
saying. We don't have to feel sorry for her, right? But this what y'all over. This what everybody's losing in the conversation.
What?
Which is
You don't have to curve your attitude for nobody, but this is what come with it. You cannot talk about somebody's wife and not at least understand her husband may come defend
Yeah.
her. So that's
True.
what I tell
because he
people.
do got to
listen,
ride home with her.
Yeah.
That's why I
Mhm,
tell my
exactly.
wife, don't put yourself in no situation where I gotta
Yeah.
come do something. Because if I gotta come over there, nigga, it's gonna go all. I'm going all the way off the edge.
And we both fighting. Remember that.
I'm
We
not
both
finna.
fighting.
I'm not finna try to talk out of it. We not doing none of that. So just be. And I'm sure Will Smith told her, "I got your back. I die for you." All these things.
Yeah.
It's gonna come a time you gotta show and prove. That's real life. So all respect to Will Smith. I think the world should take hint that stop disrespecting people. Period.
So should he
but-
lose his Oscar?
Hell
No.
no. He
That's-
should get another one for the slap.
Well,
They should make his with an
I
arm
don't-
out.
I don't think
He
that
should
he
get
will.
a
but-
slopster.
You don't think he will eat that?
No, I mean, that's kind of a tough one because
Well,
you
the
got to
word
think
of-
in 2017, 2016, they changed the code of conduct about assault. And what did he do? He assaulted him.
What do you
in
mean?
front of
Code
national-
of conduct that has to do with the
Yeah,
Oscars?
because of the whole Me Too, and then they did
Oh, yeah,
did
I
this
remember
whole thing about harassment and assault and stuff, and that's
so
why
if
they
somebody
changed it.
did they say
So
let
anything
me
to go
look it up.
against the Oscars, yeah.
So we should look it up and
Has-
see if it says in there
Mm-hmm.
that if you do these things, your Oscar could be taken. From what I've heard, allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
that he could get his Oscar taken.
Has anyone ever had the Oscar taken?
He didn't get it. The dude that was raping kids and he moved to alleged was raping kids. He moved to
Australia?
Europe, wherever
Oh,
he
yeah.
moved to. That
S-
started.
Steve had a question. He asked me what's wrong with the joke. I thought the joke was, listen, the joke is whatever. But all I'm saying is you could tell whatever joke you want. Just be prepared for whatever come with it.
Steve, the part you're missing, and again, I'm
say whatever you
in the
want.
middle of this, but I'm still a comic, is that he was warned before that he let him slide on that joke. And I'm pretty sure, and I know Will's people, I'm pretty sure somebody reached out to Chris Rock's camp, was like, yo, man, don't mention anything about Jada. And they probably saw his name on the list. They may have said it again. And maybe they didn't. But you still know, as a comedian, I know. I know when it's finna go bad. I know if I say something in the husband, I don't never say nothing about nobody's wife. I don't never say no raggedy shit. But
Why? See, that's what I'm saying.
I just said I
But
don't want to
this is
get
the thing.
slapped.
But
This nigga act like he
because you
can't
keep
hear
avoiding.
me.
This is the thing. You keep saying as a comic, right?
But I don't want it to be a open door for people to walk on stage because somebody did a joke about your outfit or somebody ripped somebody on your table and you get up and get mad.
Don't push the line. That he didn't do that.
I'm saying, but that's what somebody's going to. You know what's going to happen, Nick? Trust me. I'm a comic. You know what's going to happen? The next comedy club that a comic says something, that person's going to get up and go on stage.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're making this about comedy.
It is.
It's not. This has been this is a universal law across all platforms.
No, I got that part.
Still cutting me off when I'm speaking. I don't know what part of the game that is.
You can't get over here to slap me.
So in any man, every man. Okay, listen.
Wanzer might slap you back.
Maybe y'all don't know this.
No, you don't.
As a man, if you say something about another man's wife, I don't care what the setting is. You're putting your life in danger. I know this. As a young man, I knew if I said something about this man's woman, I got to be prepared to fight. Joke or no joke. That's life.
Well, I wouldn't make a
so
joke.
You're saying, so you keep saying you wouldn't do it, right? Because as a man, you know.
Yeah.
There's certain lines, if I cross them, it may come with violence. Joke or no
joke.
joke.
Or if I did the joke, I did one joke about her, and then it didn't go over well, I wouldn't go back there again. And then, again, I'm not sure. I'm just going to assume, because the way they put it out was that Will was upset about the joke he did on her 4 years ago. And so I don't know why that wouldn't have got.
You think they're trying to cover up?
But it is true.
Even if it is, that's what I'm saying.
It's definitely a cover up. It's a cover up his actions and his reactions. But then it's for.
Yeah.
But again, this is supposed to be your night.
Yeah.
You should have been able to restrain that, and maybe it happened backstage. But if the bylaws are what they are,
I have it.
So, Pop, if somebody disrespects my wife, and we at church, right now,
Soon's Bible study.
They're up there with the pastor. You think I'm gonna sit there and wait till he done preaching? Go for it then, nigga. I'm gonna tear the church up right on the spot.
Or you know what? I think that if you replace, let's just say it's your daughter.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's just say it's your daughter, and your daughter suffers.
My baby girl?
No, just anybody. Let's just say
my baby girl.
Come on, man.
Your daughter.
Yeah,
my baby girl.
Somebody up there
Your
yapping
daughter.
about
Look, man.
your daughter.
No,
Your daughter.
And
Two-piece.
So listen,
he get a 2-piece.
All I'm trying to say is, let's just say it's somebody's daughter, your daughter, right? And your daughter suffers from alopecia, and she's got patches of baldness, and you know that she's at home crying, and you're picking up hair off the pillow and sweeping the hair up and thinking about options and all this shit, and you got to deal with that. And then somebody makes a joke about your daughter that you brought with you to the Oscars. It makes that joke in front of everybody, and everybody's laughing at her. Are you going to take that? Why would it be? Why would it be any
Niggas
different?
did laugh.
Why would it be any different with your wife than it would be with your
joke,
daughter?
But
That's
it
what I
wasn't.
don't understand.
Yeah, but it
I
wasn't
didn't say
like
it was a-
it
We're
wasn't
not
like
talking about
that.
you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the chat room. I don't
Right.
understand. why
So
people
if
are
it's
saying
my
that.
daughter,
I don't
and
understand.
my daughter's losing her hair because of that, and this motherfucker makes a joke in front of the world about it, and I know what I got to deal with her and how she feels about it.
He wasn't saying that though. The joke itself was.
No.
But she's had her hair short before. That's the key thing. She's had this since 2018. A lot of people. I have an autoimmune disease. But
You're not bald-headed.
I have.
But this
lost
has nothing
my hair
to do with
before.
Might be
you.
bald.
But what
down
I'm
there.
saying is.
But you're not at the Oscars. You're not at the Oscars.
know,
When somebody
but
what does that have to do? It has nothing to do with you.
I guess I look at it as he's a comedian and Will Smith's a comedian. You got to know.
No.
Will Smith's an actor. He's
Like,
not a
I mean,
comedian.
he's a
But
comedy.
they're men first.
Yeah.
They were men before they were comics.
And I don't care if
True,
you're a
but-
comedian. That doesn't mean you can talk about my daughter.
See?
Who
So-
has
so
but
you
he
on
didn't say
stage.
The joke,
Huh?
the joke
Somebody said
wasn't
something
like
about
that.
Somebody
Melina.
joke about Melina. In front of you.
I didn't take the
Wanzer,
joke like
Wanzer,
that.
nigga,
Yeah.
Wanzer diving right. I guarantee he ain't gonna
You
get
on
the
stage.
joke out.
I'm out.
Yeah. And Wanzer, everything
I'm
that come
choking
with
the
it.
life out
Yeah.
you.
Everything that comes
We would
with
have been on the ground.
it. See, I'm rocking with Wanzer.
See,
All
and
right.
I took the joke as G.I. Jane. You see who played G.I.
She
Jane.
shaved her hair.
Shaved head, and I'm thinking she's tough.
Well, guess
because
what?
She's the
Guess
one
what?
running the
she
run
got,
of the marriage.
She got $10 million to
She's
cut
the
her
one.
hair off, and she
Okay.
cut it off by choice. She didn't.
Okay.
So there's a difference. She got
But
$10 million,
guess-
and it was a choice. Jada didn't have a choice. Her hair came out because of a disease.
Try it then, nigga.
True, but
All right.
that's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna read the bylaws.
bylaws.
What are the bylaws?
Okay, so in 2017, in the wake of the sexual misconduct scandal that was hitting the whole industry, they changed everything in the academy, and there's a part where it says there's no place in the academy for people who abuse the status, power, or influence in a manner that violates recognized standards of decency. The academy is categorically opposed to any form of abuse, harassment, or discrimination on the basis of gender, sexual orientation,
She about
race,
slapping that nigga on stage.
ethnicity, disability, age, religion, or nationality. The Board of Governors believes that these standards are essential to the Academy's mission and reflective of their values.
So based on that, Chris Rock's in trouble.
Why?
Because he made fun of a disability. That ain't say nothing about what Will Smith did. That said about that what she just read. Chris Rock's in trouble because he shouldn't have said nothing about her situation. Because that's weird. So nobody.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
shit,
sorry,
we'll go
I
viral.
missed a part.
Oh, she didn't read it.
The beginning. My
She didn't
bad.
read the top part.
The Academy membership. Okay, so it starts out the Academy.
Nigga, she read at the bottom. And the end.
Sorry.
See, he's in trouble.
So the
My bad.
This is the Academy membership is a privilege offered to only a select few within the global community of filmmakers. In addition to achieving excellence in this field of motion picture arts and sciences, members must also behave ethically by upholding the Academy's values of respect for human dignity, inclusion, and a supportive environment that fosters creativity.
Nick is right again.
A supportive
So
environment.
I don't see,
I'm trying to tell you.
Nick is right again.
unless
Will
they
Smith
added
ain't in the
something else
wrong.
in there.
Because he was the one that made fun about.
Yeah.
So if
Her-
I was
her
Will Smith,
disability.
I'd go to the academy and say, only reason I slapped him is because he made fun of her disability.
All right, well, you heard it here first, bro. You can use it.
Slap him, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much. He could be. You can't take his trophy because of his conduct. His conduct was motivated by. Again, and again, we don't. The only thing I'm saying, as far as a comic, it becomes a slippery slope. Now, every comic on stage, you have to edit what you're going. And I like when I work an audience, I don't clown anybody. And or if I like the dude that was in the front, and I called him, I said, "Fresh out." He looked fresh out, but everybody's laughing. He laughing.
Yeah.
For me, we going now. For some reason, he shut down and like, "Hey, nigga, go on with that shit." Now I make a little joke, and then I'm gonna go on with that shit.
Right.
I don't sit there and go, "Well, nigga, fuck you." I don't say who the comic is. So it's a comic on stage, and he's talking to this dude, going at this guy, and my man said, "Man, I'm dealing with some shit right now. Just go on with your show." Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck what you dealing with. He said, "Man, my mom just died. Can you just go on with your show?" He said, this nigga said, "We gonna dig the bitch up, and we'll talk about her."
Oh.
Oh,
He got
wow.
2 piece. As soon as the show was over, he got 2 piece.
Lucky way
Was
to the
out
Yeah,
cold.
that was
Out cold.
Wow.
Not gonna say who it is. I'll let you guys. If anybody can guess in the chat room, I'll co-sign it. But he got 2-pieced right after the club. Now to me, and
Wow.
we told him. We said, "My man," I almost said nigga name. We told him afterwards. We said, "Man, don't do that shit. Why would you do that?" "Oh man, it's just a joke. I don't know why nigga took it all sensitive." But see, I don't do that kind of shit. I don't talk about somebody and then someone not having a good day. I just go, "Hey man, it's all good. Hopefully everything get a little bit," and you move on. And you should have some material to move on to. Most motherfuckers ain't got no material to move on, so they stay there and they want to go, "Well, fuck you." Again, I have to defend my art form of stand up and being able to say what I want to say on stage and not want somebody to run up, because again, I have my black instincts. If anybody comes to that stage, I'm swinging first, and we're gonna talk about that later.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
Even in your profession, you can't say what you want to say on stage. Because if you joke about the wrong people, right? If he would have said a gay joke about the gay community, he would have made a Jewish joke, they would have pulled the plug on him. So I think it's about time somebody drew the line. And first of all, as black women, I'm so shocked that black women not applauding this man. Because y'all ain't had nobody standing for y'all, ever, on national television.
Yeah.
No one has ever came to black women defense on national television. So this blows my mind that y'all more concerned about how he looked at a white party than what he did to promote black women in the month of womenhood. Ain't we celebrating women right now?
Well, you know how I feel about that nigga.
So listen, I ain't celebrating no women for no months.
And
You
I
should slap
love
somebody for
all
the black
women. But I said when Hillary was running, women don't like women.
No. I don't agree with
But
Hillary.
I'm saying
Nah,
in the
I'm
sense
not gonna
of,
let you go
in the sense of they didn't vote for her.
They didn't trust her though.
Didn't
Hillary?
matter.
It does matter.
We vote for dudes and don't give a
That was
fuck about
stupid.
none of that
That's
shit.
Yeah.
stupid. That's stupid to vote for somebody based on that's dumb, pal.
Well, you don't vote.
Now, how
Anyway.
do you feel?
Good point.
Okay, so he
Good point.
probably won't get it. Well, most likely be banned.
Should they
from
ban
the
Chris Rock?
No, even after his speech, did you hear what he said at the end? He said,
I
"I
did.
hope
What?
the Academy invites me back."
Who,
Chris or
Will?
Will. So he already knew.
Of
he's
course,
pr-
though.
he
He's
was-
Will
he's gonna be
Smith.
banned.
But I'm not
He'll
giving
be
up that
back.
trophy.
Yeah.
None of us are giving up the trophy, right?
Yeah.
So hold on.
Come
If they
get
ask
that
for
money.
it
So
back.
Monterey B said, stand up for me backstage in a professional manner. So let me get this straight. As a black woman, you saying somebody can disrespect you publicly. And
Internationally.
and I'm supposed to defend you. I'm supposed to defend you behind the door, though. Even though I got disrespected in public, I'm supposed to do it behind.
Well, here's the
closed doors.
thing.
Please explain that to me.
Let's just say he did do what a lot of people said he should have did. He should have handled that after the show. He could have said something. Okay, so let's say he handles it after the show and they have a private conversation.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about it. which means it can happen again at another show
By
or
somebody
by
else.
somebody else.
So look,
So eventually somebody was getting knocked out.
moderation.
I think it's good that he nipped it in the bud and nobody will ever disrespect his wife in front of him ever again.
And for the nigga, whoever is just an opinion,
I think it all led up to
whoever the fuck you are, nigga, I'm not an underachiever, nigga. I haven't
what
worked
they
since
wrote?
1990. Suck a dick,
1980.
bitch.
So so
Suck a dick,
this is
bitch.
interesting.
You've worked all your fucking life, nigga, at a bullshit ass job, and you're on the internet
Come up
trying
here,
to
Speedy
diss.
go slap you.
Slap the shit out of your bitch ass,
So,
nigga.
see, now he can't just say a joke.
No, fuck that nigga.
He
I'm
can't
gonna
just
say
say
I'm like, nigga. I ain't had a job
Whoa.
since 1990.
No, wait,
nigga.
whoa, just joke.
I will beat the brakes off this
Whoa.
nigga.
Now you
Come
wanna
up here and
slap
see
him.
what
Now you wanna
happens.
slap him.
I slap your motherfucking ass silly,
So
bitch
look,
ass nigga.
I think this is interesting.
Fuck wrong with you, man.
Moderate.
I like the chat room, but I'll beat the brakes on all you niggas.
And
in this
we need
motherfucker.
to we need to take Speedy's phone.
Yeah, he-
Don't let your pop go
Hey,
into
Oh,
the
bitch ass nigga.
to the chat room.
Moderate B said, she said, I'm not going to expect my man to fight Mike Tyson, right? No way, I'll take the insult. Let me tell y'all something.
No, don't
Then
do
you
that.
need to find a new man.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't get, as a man, when it comes to your woman and your family, it's not about you winning. It's not about that. I got a line in the sand. The scripture says, I got to love my wife as Christ loved the church. We all know the story. Christ died for the church. That's what he's telling you. That if it ever
I
come
gotta
to
die?
it, if it ever come to it, that's
I gotta die.
When I told her,
Why would I die? She
I'm
meet
explaining
somebody
to
else
you.
and move on.
This is what I explained to my wife.
She gonna meet somebody.
When I told her, I'm asking you to be my wife, this is what I'm telling you. That this is my job.
Protector.
No matter what happened, I'm putting the life on the line, on the spot. That's what you're supposed to do for your woman. So I don't know. You shouldn't date a nigga that's scared to protect you from anything.
I wouldn't say I'm much of a
So now
protector.
with the Oscars, was
Yeah,
it
but if
them?
Mike Tyson bumped your daughter, nigga,
Yeah.
you dive.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
looking at-
motherfuckers are
Nigga,
mad
you
as
don't-
fuck.
You don't care if
Fuck
he
y'all.
50 and 0,
True.
nigga. You're diving on him.
And just make sure we got it clear. It's just a joke, L out of Houston.
Just a joke.
It wasn't a fucking joke.
Now, do the Oscars?
Why
They
you so
wrote
Did you
that,
call
right?
James?
Why you so sensitive? Huh?
And they gonna say,
Speedy.
did I call Jay? I want to know who this nigga is. Who in the fuck is just an opinion?
Why you so? It's just an opinion. How you gonna get mad? He's telling you by his name. It's just
An
an
opinion.
Oh, bitch ass
You
nigga.
can't even get mad about what
Can't
he
even
said.
put your name on there, nigga.
It's just
That's what
an
you
opinion.
do.
It's just an opinion, though, Pop.
Nah, it
Hey,
ain't.
just an opinion.
So
when
now-
you come here to slap Speedy,
I wish you would, nigga.
Text
you
me
would get
so I
your
can-
whole.
I'm
you
gonna go to
get-
the bathroom.
Your life is gonna flash before your eyes. Nigga, an old nigga beat the brakes off me.
So how you gonna give this whole speech about comics should be able to say what they want to say, and now you sensitive about it?
He not a comic.
How you know?
He a nigga with a
Just an opinion.
iPad.
What if he
Just
worked?
opinion.
Okay, Will Smith's not a comic. Neither is Jada Pinkett.
I never said they was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is how you getting sensitive over words when Will Smith.
I don't
not
think it's
over
sensitive.
words.
I'm saying if he say one more motherfucking thing about
Just
me,
an
he
opinion.
get kicked out the chat room. Now how about that?
That's pretty
Be
sensitive.
blocked.
Just an opinion. Say something else.
Yeah, say you print one more motherfucking thing, nigga, and you are deleted.
I thought-
Speedy mad
I
at
thought people were allowed
just an
to say
opinion.
whatever they wanted to say.
Ain't that what he just said? Ain't that what he just got done saying? Just an opinion. Don't let up now.
Just an
Nigga, say
Yeah,
something
fuck
else.
that. Yeah, he better not say nothing.
If he say something about me,
Yeah, they gonna say, oh, this nigga is an underachiever.
So now-
suck something, nigga.
Speedy.
Oh, bitch
so
ass
now,
nigga.
The Oscars, did they write
Can't
that?
let it go.
Did they write that for him?
No, they wrote the-
Or does he write that?
All right, so
what
someone
what
said-
the line was?
so I-
Because they think Chris probably didn't know she was going through
Hold
it.
on. So someone, they read this morning that
Okay.
supposedly Chris was, or somebody said that was written for Chris. Okay, so I worked on these shows. Oh, bitch ass nigga. And when it comes for comics, the comic writes his own jokes, or he has his guys write him a joke at that moment.
Okay.
When we did ESPYs, we did Saturday Night Live. They have comedic writers that give Fox stuff, but that's why we're there to give Fox his own voice. They might say, we think this funny. Nigga, move on. So Chris Rock, whatever he said about the joke-wise, that was his joke. Then you go your joke, and then you read the teleprompter after that.
Yeah.
Because it'll say in the teleprompter, they'll ask, do you want your joke in the teleprompter? And if, depending on the comic, they go, no, I know what goes there. So just have
wondering-
joke here. So they'll just say the word joke and it'll be in parentheses. And then they go to whatever's next he's supposed to do. That's why he went back to the teleprompter and he read exactly what's on it, which was the thing about this is a documentary and whatever.
Yeah.
But to say that, someone else wrote that and Chris Rock said it, I doubt that very seriously. I doubt. Yeah, somebody wrote it. If he didn't write it, his guys who come with him to help him write on the show the right for this particular thing, they wrote it. Or you used to
Okay.
mention the thing about she looked like G.I. Jane.
Yeah.
When G.I. Jane come out too, let me know.
And
Dun-dun.
he didn't know, or I guess he didn't. They were saying that he didn't know that she had alopecia.
Come
He
on.
knew.
So
Of
he
course
The
he-
world
of
knew
course
she
he
had
did.
alopecia.
I mean, everybody knew since
Everybody
2018,
knew.
but-
You can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. It ain't Chris
mean-
Rock saying it. His people are saying
Yeah.
he didn't know.
Yeah, because they found out they probably read what A-Dot just read and realized he was in the wrong for making an alopecia joke.
Which at
'cause
some
he-
point somebody's got to go back and say that.
Somebody got to go back and let him know, hey,
Yeah, I see this nigga ain't said shit.
you can't clown people.
Oh, there you go. Touchy. Speedy, who's the greatest failure to mankind. Yeah. Ooh, I wish I knew who the fuck that was.
Why you so
I think
sensitive?
you should block everybody
Bitch-ass nigga.
that spoke your name, Speedy.
I want to see this nigga.
Go through and
Come
block,
down here.
Block,
Get the address, Nick.
block everybody.
Come
Speedy.
down here and get
Cut
this.
off the chat room, Speedy.
Yeah.
And
No,
Yeah.
no more chat room.
Never, yeah, we stop in the chat room tonight, nigga.
If you look like you fixing to type, say chat room.
Speaking of
Show your
chat room,
picture.
I feel like
Yeah.
social media has done this to the world to make people think you could just say what you want to say and not
Yeah.
know there's real consequences to things. So I just feel like you could say somebody asked, he didn't do anything. Everybody keeps saying Will Smith ain't do nothing to this person. This is the thing. Like my pop said, sometimes it work. Sometimes you say a joke, it go over, people laugh it off. Sometimes people just in a bad mood.
And you don't know
This
what.
is
Yeah.
the risk you take when you open your mouth to joke on somebody. So I think it's nothing wrong with either side. Everybody should just understand that if you say something about somebody's wife and that's the angle you want to take as a comic, know that it's a possibility a fight can break out. DC Young Fly had to fight at the Ladder Award show. He had to knock some dude out on stage. So that's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah, I
saying
forgot
right
about
or
that.
wrong. You can say whatever joke you want to say. But you know, if I say too many gay jokes, I may not get invited here. If I say this Jewish joke
You
here,
better not say that
they're
gay
not going to
joke.
invite me here. Now you know, if I clown this black woman, it's a good chance I may get slapped. And if you still want to tell the joke,
Just wait till she gets single.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, you know what I think is messed up about
tell
it?
the joke, nigga.
They got a black man to make that joke about a black woman because a white man would have never went up there and made fun of a black woman's hair.
And her
got a
illness,
point.
not even
That-
her hair.
you got a
It's
very
a
good
sickness
point there.
we talking about. We ain't talking about she just going. She
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's people
It's a
should ever
disease,
say
yeah.
he didn't know. Nigga, again,
He should have found out. How about that?
Yeah. We live in a society where news is everywhere.
He could've
It's
Googled
not
it
like
on stage,
it's not
Bob.
like in the 70s where you heard from through the grapevine because they don't have a grapevine. They got
Yeah.
a phone, nigga, and Twitter and all this shit. Everybody knows she has that it was something going on with her.
Right.
Whether you knew the name of it, you just knew, and that's just me over here. I've met Will and his wife, and I've been to Will's house. Cool as fuck.
Shout out to Will.
So, but let's just say you are Chris Rock, so you know them. You know what the fuck going on. It's not like somebody in your circle, girl, did you see she got alopecia? And you probably heard the shit, but don't act like you ain't never heard the shit.
Yeah.
But, just to go back, and the only reason I'm upset at whoever the fuck that is,
Just an opinion.
to tell me that, or to put in there that I'm an underachiever, bitch, I've done more in my motherfucking lifespan as you've done in 2 weeks
So why would you be
of
upset
your
about it?
fucking
I
life.
don't understand that.
Because it's just weird for a motherfucker to just,
But
I
it's
must just
an-
say
It's
this.
just an opinion. though.
Fuck his opinion.
His name is literally just an opinion.
'Cause,
Pop. So like, he literally.
Mine
just said
is
everything.
when I see your opinion ass, I'm going to beat your ass, nigga.
Now, has anybody ever tried to run up to the stage or
Never.
say something back
Never.
to you?
I'll give this one
Like-
I was about to talk about. So I'm in Detroit.
Uh-huh.
And it was this new comedy club, and they brought me into headline. So I'm doing, I always watch the room just to see how it flow. So I get on stage, there's a guy in the front row with a sweater on. I said, give it up for Sweater Man. Sweater Man did this whole thing about Sweater Man. And my man said, hey, man, this ain't L.A., this is Detroit, nigga. You get your ass beat. And I was like, oh, my bad. I apologize, brother. But but it froze the room. Like the room was...
They
Yeah.
go,
Nigga,
"Get your ass."
I said, hey, man, I apologize. My bad. I said, I tell you what, from here on out, my jokes is going to go from here, and back. I'm not going to fuck with you. So I did that about 7 times. By the 8th time, the audience is going, because I said again, I apologize, brother. My jokes is going to go from, and the audience said from here, and back. So now his buddies is laughing. And I said, man, you can't be that mad at me. Your friends is laughing. So I was able to flip it in the sense of you apologize. So in that moment, when Chris Rock said something about her, and again, he could see, because we saw that her demeanor changed, his changed. And as he's walking to the stage, I automatically know this ain't finna be good. I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Yeah.
or I'm gonna move when he moves.
Now, as he's
Yeah.
approaching,
I'm stepping back.
but as he's approaching, is it now too late to apologize, or is he still coming? Can I stop?
Well-
Can I
Oh,
stop
yeah.
this man from coming?
He should have bear hugged him. No, seriously.
Just hug him.
Run up and grab him.
Yeah, I ain't all right.
My bad, dog.
I been ran up on by somebody bigger than me. First thing I did was, so when they got close to me, I just grabbed his arm. I said, hey, nigga, calm down, nigga, calm down.
And for those who have
Calm
never
down,
met
nigga.
Will
It's
Smith,
not that-
Will
it's
Smith's
not
about
that-
6'2", and
Yeah.
I met him when he was doing the Ali story, so he had put on the muscle, and so
Chris
he
Rock's
was
little, y'all.
yeah, and for those who didn't know, he did learn how to box. He was taught, he was trained when he did Ali to learn how to box, so he had that. He has that muscle memory.
We seen the follow through.
Yeah, 'cause he swung with the hip, the arm, bow,
It's a beautiful follow through.
Great.
It was a
and
tech-
spin and left.
It was a textbook
Beautiful
slap.
follow
The only slap I ever seen better than that was Nipsey Hussle slap. That was the only one.
Yeah, and this slap went through the microphone because you heard pow.
You should be able to buy a book. It's about 10 pages. Step 1. Step 2.
Swing,
Show all the motions. Step 3.
swing.
That motherfucking follow through. Shit.
Somebody said, "Do the math. Your life in 2 weeks."
Yeah, so look. all the
Shut up.
Y'all should pay attention to these men that's calling Will suckers and don't get him none. 'Cause
Don't forget, on the
Yeah.
playground is where he spent most of his
they,
days.
yeah. Cooling out, laxing, acting all cool, nigga.
Say that.
Speedy didn't get it. Speedy went.
I did get it.
Did you get it, Speedy?
He was waiting. Remember.
Motherfucker, I hate motherfuckers that try to go, you ain't shit. You ain't achieved shit but strokes on a fucking iPad.
You
nigga.
still mad, Speedy?
I'm kind of upset. I normally don't get upset at what these niggas say in the chat room. I'm kind of upset at this nigga.
You just came off tour, man. Come on, baby.
A tour. I came off A tour. And another one this Friday, bitch. I'm in Boston, bitch.
You just came off tour yesterday.
Sucker Paul ass nigga.
He's just
Last time
mad.
you heard that old sucker
He's
Paul
out
ass.
there.
You know when I
He
stopped
be
taking the chat room serious? Well, I never took him
I
serious.
don't
but
take him serious.
When
man.
somebody
Yeah.
said you always, and I thought about that, you listen to me for an hour. How the hell I always do something? I was like, that's confusing.
What, an hour a day?
I said you always. I said no, always, and you don't.
You be always.
That's crazy.
But because I look back at my career. If I look back, I said, nigga, at the end of the day, I'm filling out an application. I'm talking about nigga where I'm waiting for somebody to decide if I could work there. I haven't done that since 1989.
Speedy, there's a lot of guys at Venice Beach that can say the same thing. I don't understand. What's your point? Nigga, you got a tent? The fuck? We can go down to
Now
Venice
you
Beach.
right here.
We can go down to Venice Beach.
This nigga online. You right here. Keep it up, nigga.
We can go to Venice
Look,
Beach.
if you see my kiki go down, nigga, shut down.
We can go to Venice Beach, put a dude with no teeth right there. He can say the same thing. I've filled out an application since 1983.
Can you give me $1, please, sir? Stupid. It's not that funny.
That's pretty funny.
That was pretty
No,
funny.
it was not.
You gotta
That
see
might-
Walter's face, though, when
That might
he
not be.
does
That
it.
might not be a good thing. Ain't nothing to brag about. You might
Yes,
wanna,
it is.
Might want to grab an application.
Yes, it is. It is a good thing to say, motherfucker. I fed my kids. I raised my boys. I ain't never been homeless, nigga. I ain't had to go back to mama house and, hey, mom, it's
really pissed
it's
me.
crazy out there.
That really pissed me.
That pissed me off. Most of the shit I let roll off my back.
That's kind of sensitive.
Can't let that one.
I'd never seen the chat room piss you off before. Speedy.
Yeah,
I know.
I can't believe a nigga would just say, "Oh, I'm an underachiever." Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Oh, and I'm going to Ireland too, bitch.
So how come somebody can't just have an opinion? I don't understand.
Fuck his
He
opinion.
did just have an
I
opinion,
don't
just an
understand.
opinion.
So I'll be in Ireland for all of May. I won't be here. Next
Yeah, that's an achievement.
yeah, nigga.
Put that on your list.
Resume.
Nimble.
With
Yeah.
they taking Beat Shazam to Ireland.
That's right.
Beat Shazam.
Speedy
gonna
is
be-
going to
To
Ireland.
Ireland.
Is it gonna be
go
Irish
visit my
singers?
people.
though?
Yeah.
Is it-
Hey,
it's
you
gonna be
need to
Irish?
have
Go
a
visit my people.
Speedy. You need to have a little reality show. Speedy goes to Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, yeah.
Buy you some little leprechaun shoes. Find your
That's
gold.
racist.
Find your
Wanna-
gold.
give me some gold.
Eat some Lucky Charms out
Yep.
there.
Have a big ass bowl of Lucky Charms. Have a gold spoon. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, Speedy.
Why do you always come down? That's how I know the joke is over. She goes,
Is it only gonna be Irish singers?
I think so. I don't know what they're gonna do when they get the R&B
There's
section.
only white people in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna make it?
So what
Yeah.
happened was the show was originally produced by the guy that does all those shows like that. I forgot his name is Brent or something like that. He's from Europe. So this year, a production company out of Ireland bought the rights to Beat Shazam for the 6th or 7th season, whatever it is. And they said, do you guys want to shoot? Can you guys shoot it in Ireland? And Fox said, hell yeah, because he's doing a movie. He'll be done with the movie in May 13th. So I said, well, I got to get some things together. And I want to go. I've never been to Ireland. I've been to Seoul, Korea. I've been to Japan. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Canada. But I have yet to go to Ireland. So I'll be there like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Y'all have to figure it out, nigga.
them Irish
A whole lot of wands. Yeah, nigga. Mr. Opinion. What you gonna do when this nigga's running the show?
Yeah, goddammit.
Yeah.
Speedy's gonna be in Ireland.
Fucking underachiever. That's like that shit just bothers the fuck out of me, nigga.
How can someone's opinion bother you? I don't understand that part.
You supposed to be defending me right now.
I'm trying to get on your side of the table, but I just don't understand.
How you gonna try to? You're a Caldwell.
How can someone? I'm not a Caldwell. So how can someone's opinion? I don't understand how somebody's opinion can bother you.
They did give another opinion. OG said, Speedy, Jamie being your best friend is a huge achievement. You're good.
We were best friends before he was Jamie Foxx, nigga. Well, I mean, Jamie Foxx, whatever. Anyway, niggas, sensitive.
Sensitive. You guys touched a button on Speedy.
Loose button.
You just pissed him off. He is mad for real.
Anyway.
I hope I'm
You all right, Speedy?
Nah.
When I get home today, I'm gonna go home and make sure I don't have no buttons. I don't like that. I don't like the piece of somebody can say something to me and make me upset.
Right. I don't like.
Thank you, Jay Lee.
I don't let dudes unbutton my buttons.
I just don't go for
Speedy's buttons.
I just ain't going for disrespect in my face, nigga. Other than
That nigga went like this.
That's disrespectful, Nick. To say nigga, please.
It's an opinion. It's not. It'd be disrespectful.
Take a picture of the wall. Look at all the shit I've done on that wall.
This is my point. That's my point. It's just he didn't validate it.
And he hasn't seen the wall.
He didn't give any stats. He didn't say here's why. He just
Yeah.
blurted out something. So you acknowledging it, you're validating it, his opinion.
Fuck yeah.
Because I don't. If somebody said,
Sucker.
"Oh, Nick, what do well you can't, nigga." Anyway,
Speedy, Justin's opinion has an opinion that I would like to read. Justin's opinion has just said, and I quote, "You underachiever, you." He says, Wanzer, funnier than you, it would be a welcome change.
Yeah, he definitely did right there. Let me put my glasses on.
Put your glasses on, Speedy.
He definitely did right there.
Put your glasses on.
He definitely did right there.
Hey, y'all trying to get me fired.
Yeah, this fuck around be your last day, nigga. Give it up for Wanzer. Give you information for real.
Wanzer, we don't need you anymore.
Give your address where you live, nigga, because that's it. Where do we mail that little $2 check? Where do we mail these Pepsis you keep drinking?
Nigga, they got me fired.
Skinny cuz said he needed 2X. No, you don't, nigga.
So we got shirts, man, for the comedy tour.
We got shirts now.
So listen, man, if you guys want a shirt, make a donation over $10. Mm-hmm. Actually, over 50. We gotta mail it to you. So mailing it ain't cheap. That's gonna cost me about $5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
$3.50, $3.25, whatever it is.
Let us know your size.
So make a donation over $15. We'll get you a shirt if that's what you want.
If you want it signed, let us know. We'll sign it before we send it to you.
You see the Cash App right there. So hit the Cash App, roll out live. Put the size of the shirt you want in, how many you want. For each shirt, just make a donation over $15. And we'll get the shirt out to you. Send your address. You can put all that in the notes in the Cash App, okay? Mm-hmm. So just put size.
I always forget to do that.
Man.
Yeah,
I always forget to put the notes in there.
Yeah.
Like what it's for.
It makes it easier for us, too, to keep track of what we're doing. And obviously for you, so we have the information.
Because I forgot to do that with the motor.
With the what?
I forgot to. But I did it with the FedEx thing.
Those are great shirts too.
Hey,
yes,
they're
are
nice shirts.
And let us know if you want to. And hold on, let's not go there one. And they handmade, nigga.
And they're handmade.
We stayed up.
We had a little Asian factory at Fox House.
So if you get one and it's a little bit off center, that's Wanzer.
That Wanzer.
It was 3 in the morning.
That's funny.
It's Wanzer.
No, look, these T-shirts were handmade at Fox
by
House.
The crew.
Yes.
By the crew.
By us. We made
my underachieving friend and me.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so and shout out to Smacks. Smacks came through. A-Dot stayed up there as long as she could to help.
As long as she hung in
No,
there.
nigga. She goes. if y'all want me to come back, I will. We all like, you ain't coming back
Well,
here.
no, I text, and he
I
hit me
said,
back like 40
ain't
minutes,
that
like
please,
30
yeah.
minutes later. I was like, I'm already asleep. I was like, I'm done. I was like, come up that hill.
Ain't nobody
Yeah, what?
go down
Come
that
back.
hill and drive back
Yeah.
up the hill. Nobody in the world.
That's one thing about Fox House. Either you, when you go, nigga, you make sure you stay
Stay
for a
there
minute.
for-
'Cause,
yeah.
nigga, that roll back ain't no joke.
You know what was crazy to me was hearing all those coyotes hunt.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah, so
wild
we
to
were
hear.
there's a table that's outside the Fox House, so we're doing it on the table, and the coyotes were getting closer. Wanda kept
frogs.
going, that one has to be right around the corner. He's got to be right here.
They were howling. We were
They was-
surrounded. They were howling in every direction.
And there's a loose frog. It was all over the place.
That frog.
But wasn't no bunny rabbits,
No. And,
so we didn't have to worry about the coyotes. And when Fox has when the bunny rabbits are running loose behind you, it's a problem. That means they could come hunt.
it was pretty cool
Yeah.
to hear them hunt.
But yeah, if you want a shirt, man, hit us up. I'm surprised. Well, the kid, she got her shirt. I think. I wish I could have signed it for her.
Yeah, oh yes, I was gonna say that too. Pop.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so if you guys want the shirt signed, we can sign the shirt for you guys. Just like I said, make a note in the Cash App.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out after that.
15 or 20.
Yeah,
Let
make a
us
donation.
know what you wanted to say.
Wanzer.
To my friend.
To my friend.
Just an opinion.
To my best friend.
Suck something, punk.
Yeah, just in the pen. You better get a shirt, man.
That's what he's going to write on his shirt.
Suck something, punk. Yep.
So did Smack stay there till 3 too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there we
Little
go.
Smack.
Shout out to
Little
Nigga,
Smack
and we had to
stayed
clean.
08?
He was like
Oh
that.
my God.
When we leave,
Yeah, Smack. I'll tell you what, yeah, Smacks
Lil
and Lil
Smack.
Smacks, both of them, they some team players, man.
Lil
They
Smack.
stuck in there, helped the team out.
And we had to clean up because we
Oh,
couldn't leave the
nice.
shit fucked up. Cause
Had to
I
clean
tried
up.
to clean up what I could.
no, you
but,
didn't, nigga. There was so many
I
little
did.
pieces of scrap paper every fucking where. But yeah, we got every size from small to 3X.
3X.
So if you one of them fluffy niggas, that's probably who Justin Penn. You're probably a 4X, you fat fuck.
He said 5X. You got 5X?
Probably breathe all the time when they get on the phone. How you doing this underachiever?
Biggie.
I just have an opinion that Speedy is he ain't shit. He ain't. Mama, can you bring me another Coke, please?
I thought you were going to say I fail.
My name is Just an Opinion. I have an opinion about everybody. I don't like Speedy show. Why do you listen to it? Because he underachiever. He under me. So I like niggas under me because I'm big. Super. My daddy's a super.
My daddy's a super.
My dad, he don't work. He can just come over and watch me, and then I eat, and then he watch me some more. My name is just an opinion. I'm a fat fuck. That's what I am.
Why you think he be? You know,
He a fat fuck because Speedy
think he a
fat
big
too.
guy?
Speedy kind of fluffy, but I like her because he an underachiever like me. We go to school together. At 12, we done at 1.
You go to school for an hour a day.
We done at 1.
12 to 1.
Then we had lunch in between that, so we really ain't in class that long. I can't fit in my desk because they gave me a table so I can sit at the table because I'm kind of big.
And then we got snack time. Don't forget snack time.
Snack time.
I bring my own snacks. My mama make my meal for me. She give me 2 turkeys and a hamburger.
2 turkeys.
2 turkeys.
Oh, they got the motor.
Oh, they did?
Yes,
Oh,
motherfucker.
you back.
I'm
You
back,
back.
bitch.
You back.
I'm not an underachiever.
I'm back.
I think his mood
I'm
just
very
changed.
perturbed.
I think your mood's changed now.
Yeah, now.
I'm very perturbed.
I mean, now that your motor's been delivered
Yes.
to the shop,
Tell the shot. Now I can get my money back.
probably not pissed no more.
A little bit.
You know?
Because a fat fuck, why is Speedy so angry at me? I just said I had an opinion. That's my name. Just got an opinion. I'm just
an opinion.
I'm just a little chubby. I'm weighing like 260. Well, if I put one leg on, it's 266. If I put both legs on, how much is that? 2 times? It was about 900. I was on the show called 600 Pounds and Running.
600-pound life.
It's called 600 pounds of running. And what they do, they put food places. They make you go run and get your food, and it help you lose weight because you run and you go get your food.
Do they still have that fat show?
Yes, they
My
do.
600-pound
Nigga, my-
600
Yeah.
pounds?
Yeah,
have
nigga, it's sick. You be surprised.
I'll be watching that. I'll be like, dang.
They found another one, nigga. How you keep finding six? I saw the one where the bitch had to be cranked. They had to tear her wall open in her house.
Oh, God, yes.
They opened a wall and put a crane in and lift this bitch, came swinging out. And neighbor, it was, nigga, you can't stop people from looking. It was neighbors like, oh my God.
I never saw that.
You never saw that? Oh yeah. And the one black dude was married to the big girl. He had to keep feeding her. This bitch ate she ate 3 pizzas. So I don't know if you saw it. So it was a black husband, and he had to go to work. So the son had to help her out.
And was the husband small?
Yes.
See,
yes.
they're always small.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so my man come home, he said she's supposed to be on a diet. And then he walk in, it's 5 pizza boxes in the living room. And he went, fuck. He goes in the living room, you ate all the pizzas. Yeah, I did. I ate them all. Me and Justin
She started crying.
I'm so sorry. The pizza was just calling me. It said, call me and I'll have somebody deliver me to your house.
Why even stay with somebody that eats 5 pizzas like that?
Some people like obese women.
Yeah, and then she wasn't
They be
that.
showering them and
Yeah.
stuff in the show.
They get to that point, and when they get
Yeah.
to, like, she couldn't get out of the bed. Like, literally could not get out the bed. And then if her son didn't bathe her,
Yeah, they have
she
to
would
bathe
get
them.
sores.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now they're dependent on the people around them to keep them alive.
Yeah.
And then the doctor came and was mad because she kept eating.
Yeah, he
You
gets
saw
mad.
that?
No, I didn't
the
see that one,
doctor
but
was
I've seen
hot.
the doctor.
Well, you could
Bitch, you ain't lost a pound. It was because she was supposed to, because she could get into this program. So they said at 6 months we're gonna weigh you again. The nigga had to pick this bitch up and set her down on this scale that's for like elephants. Nigga, bitch, he laid that bitch down and they kept pushing her weight
They
back
have to
onto
push her
the.
up to wash them. Yeah, they show you.
It's
like
crazy,
the
man.
Well,
husband will go in there and shower and like
Yeah.
pick up
if
the
my
weight,
wife,
the stomach.
if my girl got that big, the only thing she could depend on me for is leaving. You can
Nah,
count, you can count on
that's
that.
shallow. That's very shallow.
You can count on that shit.
What if she has a?
what if
gone.
she's married to you? What if she
Yeah,
has a
and it just
disease?
happened.
Yeah, what if she can't?
Over time.
Yeah.
Well, what if she was just divorced from me?
Hope you're listening, ladies.
Wanza, come
Fuck
on, man.
that.
So
I'm
you
out.
would not stay
You
with
would not. Yeah.
All right, yeah, here's a good question. Would I stay with a woman who got big? 600 pounds?
Yeah.
I would leave her at
300,
300,
198.
200,
probably.
250.
They probably got some solid thick ones at 200 that are tall, built good, but
201.
when we get to the 200s, now we're talking like mammal weight, like this bitch is like a seal, like we're getting into grazing weights now.
She in the
You know,
600s.
put her out in the field. When we get to grazing weights, baby cow weights,
Yeah, she in the 600s, man.
right? When the heel of her foot is always ashy,
It's cracked. No, it's
all
cracked.
crusty.
Because they
be
can't get to
cracked.
them. They can't
get
wash
to
it.
'em,
Yeah, when that shit
It's
start,
cracked.
when she start getting that Humpty Dumpty right here.
I always wonder how you wipe your ass. You
Dang,
gotta
they're
have a
that
kid to
big?
go. Go and get that for me, dog.
You know, I've hit a couple big women in my life.
Have you?
No.
Okay, and
I have, and
It's a little
when
funky.
they get to certain sizes,
They can't get all the spots.
it doesn't smell like pussy no more. Smell like asshole now. Like, damn, bitch, did you wipe your ass? You want me to wipe it for you?
You gotta get that. You gotta get that spray nozzle. Turn,
Take her.
turn, turn, turn. One more turn.
Take her to the garage and power wash her.
That's what that was.
power
I
washer.
know.
Why would you tag my joke?
I
I'm taking her to the.
Why would you tag
I'm
my
taking her
joke?
to the.
I just power washed the bitch, and you said
but I'm
take it to the garage and power wash.
I'm taking her
That's what I
to.
just said.
But I put her in the garage though. I don't know where you were power washing her at, Speedy.
In the room, nigga. She can't get to the garage. I had to roll this bitch
You know how
out.
fucked up
I
your-
just said they cut the wall of the lady's house to pull her out.
Can't even fit in a
But do you
wheelchair.
know how
They
fucked up
can't fit in a
your house is
wheelchair.
gonna be if you power wash a bitch in the house? You gonna flood your house.
Well, then she
How'd
told
you
me
get her
why.
out?
How'd you get her out?
Again,
You can't fit
I
in a
just told you
wheelchair.
the lady that was 600.
Uh-huh.
They had to cut a hole in her house.
God, that's so. She was
That's real shit.
She was in the house so long she outgrew the
They,
goddamn
she
door.
couldn't get out the door, so she was in the bed. They went to her bedroom.
How big is the front door? What weight size is it?
She couldn't squeeze through it,
That's
Nick.
what I'm saying. So what? How big?
How wide?
How wide is the door?
All right, I'm not a
what's
carpenter.
That?
Who's a
What's that?
carpenter?
400,
Somebody look it up.
500 pounds, maybe?
How
No,
long
no,
is it?
it's not that. It's that she couldn't squeeze through
She
got
couldn't.
legs.
because it was too narrow. So they cut the back of her wall out, and they took the crane, put the crane in there. They strapped it around her like she was a beanbag, and they lifted this bitch out and swung her toward the street.
That's crazy.
And niggas was dying laughing, and they put her inside of the.
A pickup. What, a dump truck? Set her down in the back of a dump truck.
Let's see here. Door weight calculator.
No, it's not the doorway. It's how narrow it is.
Yeah, how wide is that?
Yeah, how wide is the average door?
Average
I
house?
think if they would have Crisco'd them doorways down, pushed her
How
fat
about
ass
they
out.
stop feeding her?
They
That's
tried.
that they
No.
tried.
No, you cannot try to stop feeding.
She
somebody.
take my
Well,
word.
well, what happened? You got to watch it, Nick. So the husband would go to work, and the little kid was there. So the kid was being pressured by her to go to order the pizza.
So remove
So
the kid.
so what my man did, he said all the pizza places in her area, they told her if this number come through, don't. Boom. So she had to use somebody else's phone that she had hid, gave it to the little kid. The little kid said, and he couldn't deliver it to the address. He went next door, and they delivered there, and he bought it over.
They sent her to the wrong camp. They should have sent her to Hitler's camp. I don't know if she would have qualified, but he'd have slimmed her down.
That's not
Wouldn't he, Nick?
That's not funny.
You wouldn't be that big at his camp.
That's not.
You wrong. You wrong.
That's pretty funny. But I think this, man. I feel like, especially when it comes to eating like that, the people that keep feeding her need to do something with these people. Because if you're
The
so
enablers.
big, if you're so big you can't even get out the house, then it's not you, because you can't order the food. You can't bring the food to yourself.
You can't work for it.
Right. So all you got to do is just put lettuce in there and say, if you're hungry, you gonna eat this salad, nigga. And if you're not, you're just not gonna eat.
So
Wow.
someone has a good question. Steve said, "Speedy, even if Will wins the Oscar, which he did, and he gets taken, does he still reap the benefits of being an Oscar winner?" Yeah, his pay went up. Well, he was the highest paid actor, I think.
Thought it was The Rock.
Okay, he's not that far. Will's not that far then. It goes up a little bit more, but the money he get now, he's getting stupid money, and the benefits he would have got. The benefits matter more if you've never been in that. If you never reached those kind of plateaus, he's already reached the most. Movies made the most money, top paid actor in Hollywood.
Thank you, Jay Elliott.
Just
Elite.
nigga, did you say Elliot?
Yeah, Jay Lee.
If you were 200 pounds,
corrected
you
it,
would wrestle
goddamn.
a lot.
But no, he should be fine. He should be fine. He just wanted the trophy to go with to have that achievement of winning pretty much everything except for a Tony Award. He doesn't have a Tony Award or a Broadway. Anything on Broadway. Good question, man. Good question.
It says the average, it can easily hold 250 to 300 pounds that can go through.
Yeah.
So she's 600. So she was
600.
not gonna get through there.
Yeah.
Get through.
I just couldn't believe they.
Through the
I didn't know
door.
you cut the side of somebody's house out.
I can't believe that feed.
Why didn't they just cut the doorway open?
No, because she couldn't. No, for some reason they probably couldn't do that.
Because if you don't know anything about
Because you got to cut all the doorways for her to get
the
out.
doorway is where they put the weight for the houses. That's
Oh,
why,
right.
Yeah.
That's why they tell you in an earthquake go under the doorway. So you don't want to start messing with the structure of the house.
Yeah, and then think about it. You'd have had to cut all the doorways to get her out the house. So you cut the side of the,
House would have fell apart.
Yeah.
and then you moved. Nigga, they took it, moved it to the side, grabbed this bitch like this, and lifted her up, swung
like
her
a
out.
crane.
Do you know
like
how you must feel as the person on that crane who's
That everybody's looking at.
Because it's
Going
10
out-
people.
And niggas is taking pictures. You know,
mean,
motherfuckers and
it's 10
shit.
people out there watching.
Yeah,
Crew,
and they doing this. This is
cameraman,
crazy.
yeah, his
Yeah.
daughter's out there. Like,
Your meat is leaning out some of the pockets.
ass crack, titties hanging out, everything?
Who looked at the titties?
You,
What they gonna-
Walter, you would
I'm
look
looking
at
at the
her.
You're a
titties.
creep.
You even for
what's the biggest size you hit, Juan?
Yeah.
The biggest size?
You going for a
I
600?
said 200.
If you got to get cut out your house,
So you'll do a 550 then.
Just to go to the mall.
You'll do a 550.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had a fat one time.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What you mean you had a fat one?
I had a fat
How
one
much?
one time.
That's fucked.
How much did she weigh? Was she tall?
I'm not a god, you know.
Couldn't be tall if she had a fat one.
Was she tall?
I didn't work at the local carnival, but if I had to guess, I never won, but if I had to guess,
3 something.
if you're on top, none of your body's touching the ground.
Oh wow. You just hovering?
You're hovering. You're doing
No, she's on top of you.
You're doing that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
You over there planking?
You're gonna fall into the bed like Freddy Krueger. You're gonna be in another world. You're gonna be in a nightmare.
Nigga said you going to the pit.
Freddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
No, she was
She could go, are you in? Are you in? Are you in? No! It's
she was big. I got into it though.
How?
I got into it. I'm on top. I'm moving stomach, and I think I told you this, Speedy.
No, you didn't.
And what
Let's
was
get that clear. No.
you
we
know?
didn't.
Put you in it,
It
Pop.
was a big fat white
No.
girl.
You think?
It was a big fat white girl, and she was talking dirty. Oh yeah, you give me that black dick. I was like, oh, you dirty bitch. So then I get into it. She's like, oh, give me that black dick. So I say some stuff. So we're going back and forth a little bit.
You said the
and
wrong
it
shit.
got good to me, Speedy. I'm on top, my arms around. I'm holding on. I said, you great big fat white bitch. Boy, she stopped fucking. She said, do not talk to me like that. And I was like, what?
Which part didn't you like, man?
I was like, what I say? What?
I thought that's what we doing.
I think she didn't like the way I broke the syllables down. I was like, you great big fat white bitch.
Now say it all together. Let's see if it sounds different. Say it all together. Don't break it down.
You great big fat white bitch.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds a
that's
little better.
different.
But
That's a
when
little
you go
better.
like this and you got your arms spread and you say, you great big fat white bitch, and I broke all them syllables down.
You put I love you in there? You gotta say I love you. You
Man,
said
she got
and
mad.
I love you. Say it again. Just again. I'm gonna see
See,
just
and
just
if
say
Let's try it.
that's right.
Yeah.
You great big fat white bitch. I love you. Nice.
Yeah, she would have been like,
I wasn't
okay,
kidding.
okay.
Okay,
You know
she
what?
would've
If I
said
would have
okay.
said I love you, you're
She
right.
She
That
would
might
have
have.
been cool.
I love
Somebody
you.
would've let it
I
go.
love this pussy.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I just said you, and I meant that shit. You great big fat white bitch.
You still holding on to it while
Boy,
you
I
saying it?
was tearing me some great big fat white bitch pussy up, boy. She got mad as a motherfucker.
You ain't talked to her since?
Nope. I texted her too. I missed that pussy. I said, what'd I say?
You gotta call back. Hey, big fat white bitch.
Was it the fat? Was it the big? I don't know what I said. I don't know where
Was
I
it the
fucked
white?
Great.
Probably great.
Great.
Hey,
Great
that's
is-
the great part.
Yeah, the
great.
great part.
up. Get in there and make me a sandwich. Make us some
And
sandwiches.
don't bite it first.
Oh my god.
You better not take my meat out.
He said, "Don't bite it."
My sandwich is like it's been
So how long
tampered
did y'all
with.
date?
It wasn't dating. It was fucking Speedy.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, how'd you meet her?
He
Yeah.
missed her.
How'd you
Yeah.
meet her?
At a fat bar?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I have no idea. I just remember she was a great big fat white bitch. That's all I remember.
You
And she
enjoyed
was saying shit to you to get you.
She was saying stuff to me.
it. She didn't say
You
anything
little
that
small
offended you.
black motherfucker.
Yeah.
She was saying stuff to me.
Did she say anything that offended you?
No, she was saying black stuff. You
Like
know,
what?
You know,
Nigger
y'all,
and,
give me that black.
jigaboo.
You know how white girls are. Give me that black cock. I was like, oh yeah, I'm delivering all the black cock. I felt weird saying cock.
It's like Rosewood. Yeah.
That's white. That's white
Nigga, Wan's
shit.
gonna go right into the racism. Yeah, ain't go.
Yeah, great big. Why would you say great?
Big. I know. Why would
Man, I'm telling you.
You was in the moment.
Man, it got good to me. When you got your arms spread out like this, Speedy, all the way around, and you just holding on
Said
it,
all the way around.
and your
But
body.
you balancing yourself?
I'm balancing myself. I'm rolling and shit. I'm trying to stay centered. I'm sliding off because she's wet. It's all wet and slippery. I keep sliding off. It was like some kind of ride.
It's like taking a nap
Great
on a waterbed.
Big, fat. Every time I center myself, I would say something. You great, big, fat mother. Ooh, she got mad.
So did she just leave right there?
No, I was at her house.
And she asked you to
So
leave?
she
kicked
stopped
you
and
out?
she said, "Do not talk to me like that." I was like, "What?"
But you naked.
She's like, don't talk to me like that. I was like, what? What the fuck? You just called me black.
Well, she didn't call you.
See, hey, Nakia said tell Wanzer to put that joke in his phone. That's the joke you should have told on Saturday.
Joke number 5.
Joke number, she said add that to your joke.
Yeah, that really happened to me, Nakia.
See?
That's crazy, Wanzer.
So she tell you to leave?
No, she didn't tell me to leave.
Finish.
You kept fucking?
Oh,
You just was silent.
yeah, you know, when girls fuck you for the last time, they know it's the last time, so they'll let you finish up. But you ain't getting no more pussy, I can tell you that.
So you get back on top,
I get back on top.
but you're silent.
Now, you know, the fun part about it
You
was
editing what you're gonna say.
the fun part about this great big fat white bitch was saying whatever I wanted to say. That
Yeah.
was the fun part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did it if I couldn't say you fat bitch. I'm not doing it because I love you. I'm doing it because I can talk to you like a whore.
Wanzer.
Once you take that
what?
away
What the fuck?
No, they need
Yeah.
to know this.
What?
Let
now,
Wanzer-
now, once you take this away from me, I no longer want to be here.
Right.
I can go home.
So you got dressed.
I can go home to talk respectful.
I can talk to my real girl.
Yeah.
I want to say nice things.
So you go home.
So,
I go home.
That's fucking.
Yeah, she never took another call.
Oh, you tried to call her back.
Yeah, I wanted some more pussy. She was done
So
with me.
you wanted some more
Great big fat white
white
pussy.
pussy.
now how did it start? Did you start kissing her or how did it
No.
Kiss her on
begin?
her big neck.
Foreplay?
Yeah, so why did she think
Foreplay,
you
or
was
how
gonna be
did
nice
you?
about it?
Yeah.
Huh?
If you didn't, that's a good point, Ada. If you
Yeah.
didn't start off nice, why would she think you gonna be cool? Like,
Yeah.
I think it was I don't think it was the talk. I
yeah, the
think
fat nerve.
I think it was the I think it was the fat part.
It was a great.
Even if I would have
It
just
was
said
great. It was
even if I-
great.
even
Yeah,
if I would've
Nobody
said-
used the word
Great.
great.
even
Too
if I would have
many
just
synonyms.
if I would have just said you fat white bitch.
She's heard that before. She's never heard
If I would have
great.
just said you white bitch, she probably would have been
Yeah, but
okay.
fat, great, and big.
Great,
That's
Yeah.
too many
that's
synonyms.
all.
Right?
yeah. I think it was
did
too
too
many
much.
syllables
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah, the
You
great.
great big fat white bitch.
Yeah, it was
that
a great,
something clicked.
Did you
in her.
feel good at that
was a
moment? Like,
great- it was a
yeah.
great-
I felt amazing.
It was a great.
Every time I said a word, I was like, "This is a fucking." I was using white words. This is awesome. You great big fat white awesome fat white.
That's the problem.
Great big fat juicy, juicy. You got some juicy white pussy. I was tearing that ass out, boy.
It was
the
a great.
worst.
It was a great part.
It was
a
racist
great-
sex. I loved it.
Then it turned into, you love me? Ah.
I was like, call me a dirty nigger. Call me a runaway. I'm a runaway. You bring me back and you fuck me.
Great big fat white bitch.
I'm getting racist with her. I'm like, drag me back to the plantation. We role playing. Drag me back and fuck me. You great big fat. I was like, punish me for calling you a great big fat white bitch.
And in those moments, it is kind of awkward. And now you're like, well, you want to finish up or what we doing?
It got really awkward.
Because
when
she rolled you off top, I'm pretty sure.
She slid
rolled
me
you.
off. She was so juicy. She pushed me, and I was like, now I'm laying in a wet spot.
Came off like a cop on
I'm
a.
laying in the wet, cold spot. I'm like, ugh.
You had a cop jump across the hood. That nigga said,
I want to get back on.
Nick said you slid across her stomach.
Yeah, I was like,
nigga like 1 out of 12.
Hold it!
I'm laying in this wet, cold spot now. I want to get back on this pussy. Like, how can we fix this?
So she said, don't do that again. You were like, okay.
She said she stopped because she has all the power. That bitch stopped me. I was like a little kid.
power.
That bitch stopped me and said, do not talk to me like that. I was like, what?
We're role playing.
I tried to be cool. I was like, what? What'd I say?
My bad.
What happened? I thought we were talking. The fuck?
Oh my God.
So then how do you go back to doing it again?
It wasn't the same. Now I gotta censor myself. I'm like, yeah, you beautiful woman.
Big old.
Beautiful, big old whale built.
He said, well built.
Well built.
I
Oh,
said,
machine
you
built.
baby cow built,
Getting the side of your door cut out, building.
rib eating.
What was it? You remember her name?
You baby
I don't
back
remember.
rib eating.
I, know,
She had a white name, Peggy.
I don't think I knew her name at
Carol.
the time. How am I know it now?
Carol. Was
I
it
don't
Carol?
know. Nah,
Carol.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what the
Carol's a
fuck
big
her
name.
is. I'd have to go back and look through some
Sandra.
notes.
It had to be Sandra, big name. Sandra.
Sandra is a big
What's
name.
your name? Sandra. I had a little dude come
Was she a
by
ghetto
here.
white chick or just regular white?
Nah, she wasn't. She
Regular
wasn't
white?
ghetto. No, she was regular.
Where she work at?
I have no idea.
Walmart.
You get to know her once.
No, I don't want to know her. I want the pussy.
Whoa.
This ain't about getting to know you.
Hear that,
What
lady?
you talking about?
What are you talking about? Your name?
So y'all didn't go out or nothing?
No, I never went anywhere with her.
Did
So
you bring
how
a
did you
snack
meet?
when you
Yeah,
showed up?
how did
Nowhere.
you meet
You
her?
met,
Huh?
yeah, to meet her somewhere.
Did you bring
Yeah.
her food when you got
I don't
there?
remember. It was a long time
He
ago.
swiped.
This is
he
years
swiped
ago.
on the-
Nigga, you remember the big
The
fat
app.
white shit?
This was years ago, man.
That was funny.
You
I don't
go.
remember.
You take her like to a steakhouse or something.
Yeah,
Nah.
did you take her to go eat?
Nowhere. Nah, she was too big.
Have you ever
What's
taken?
wrong with that?
You ever taken a
What?
fat girl out to eat, Monster?
No.
Whoa.
Hey, Dot, you have to
Uh,
understand, there are girls that no one will ever see.
Oh,
I cracked the
okay.
garage open just enough for them to roll in.
And close it.
I'm like, if you can roll under that garage, it's a hamburger on the other side waiting for you.
So you had hamburgers first.
Oh my God.
No, I got neighbors. These bitches come at night like bats. The moon's got to be at a certain point in the sky for you to come to my house, bitch. When the moon get right here, come to the garage and roll.
You're like bats.
Don't touch my doorbell. You'll show up on my ring if they do an investigation. Go through the garage. No one's ever seen her. No. Men have pieces that nobody will ever see.
Oh man.
We got some nasty, man. Ain't nobody ever gonna see her.
We hope. But
You
they'll-
hope.
They'll see you somewhere, be like, "How you doing?" They see you since you called me a great fit white bitch.
You're like, where you know that nasty
yeah.
bitch from? I don't know. You seen her? I have no idea.
You turn the other way.
You still want me to come over? Who are you?
Oh, great bitch for a white bitch.
Who was that?
Motherfucker, you stupid. You called the bitch a bat.
Yeah.
What
well,
did Nakia say? Nakia said Wanzer, was it wet from her juices or her sweat?
It was probably both. Probably both, Nakia.
So do you prefer skinny girls, Monster, or fat girls? If it's
I
just
don't
about,
think it matters him.
if it's just
I
about,
think
like,
it's if they fuck.
would you go 600 pounds or anorexic? If you had to make a choice,
600.
I'm gonna go with
you
600.
going 600? Okay.
Anorexic.
Cause you still got that in your chamber. You're
I'ma
great
go-
big fit.
I'll take bed sores over bones. At least I got some meat. Some meat, something to hold on to.
It said
Bed sores over
I'm gonna be holding on to actual rib cage. You little skinny, tiny. Oh shit! You got a bone in your hand. Now you done hurt this bitch. You
Yeah.
got a malicious wound in charge.
Have you ever hit us like an anorexic chick? You
Nah.
ain't never went down that road?
Nah. I'll take a fluffy over a skeleton.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
You hear that, big
man.
girl? Y'all got something. Look, yeah.
Juan's just waiting on you.
Might get it Wanzer.
Come on, thickness.
Get out of-
Nah. Too skinny is not good. I don't want to.
See the ribs and
You want
Yeah,
no
too
ribs?
skinny. Nah, I don't want to see your
where
fucking
your
heart.
knees is bigger than everything.
I'm like, damn, your heartbeat is up. You need to. Nah, I wouldn't want no.
I said
Heartbeat is
your
up.
heartbeat is up. You
Heartbeat is up.
You love me, huh?
need to have a seat, nigga.
About to have a stroke, bitch. You better go sit down somewhere.
You need to buy an orange or something, bitch. You got
Man, you fucking.
What is an orange supposed to do?
your blood pressure.
Your blood pressure. Orange juice. And, orange.
Get your blood. Regulate your blood sugar levels.
I knew that. I was just seeing.
Diabetes. Diabetes. Al out of Houston wants to know, Speedy, his church is having a gathering and we need your recipe for how to cook a half a cow.
Half a cow.
L out of Houston, when I see you, it's on. Just so you know, you and Just an Opinion gonna get it, nigga.
Hey,
Yeah,
just an opinion.
he-
What city you in, man? We come to your city, man. What's up?
Yeah,
What city you
nigga.
at?
Where you at,
Underachiever.
Justin Opinion?
We pull up, man.
L out of Houston got jokes. What's your recipe on how to cook a half a cow? Cut the feet off. Jay Lee, did she smell like a?
Does she smell like
Chili.
chili? Sponsor?
Did she have a bad
Smell like
odor?
what?
Did she have a bad odor?
She had to have. She ain't washing herself.
No. She was
The
actually,
big girl.
Yeah, no, she was very.
You had her take a shower before?
She was a very clean.
How would you know, nigga? You didn't-
She wasn't no dirty bitch. What you mean? How would I know? I was on top of her.
Yeah, a lot of big
Man.
girls are overly.
But you ain't see her take no bath.
I didn't see her, but no, she was clean.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You know, I didn't do a
He
full
wanted
inspection.
Yeah, he wanted to go back, so I mean.
So when the picture come, because their face be chunky as fuck, did you look at the picture and go, all right, well, let's see what the rest look like.
Nah, she was cool. She was cool. She was very pretty. She was just big. Very pretty girl. It was a shame.
Huh?
It was a
What the
shame.
fuck?
It was a waste of pussy because I couldn't go out. I couldn't go nowhere with her. She was too big.
Why couldn't you go nowhere?
You could
with
hold her hand.
Nobody would. I mean,
She was that big, Wanda?
She was that big.
What if she called
Wait.
you and said she's pregnant?
like
Did
that.
she have some money on her? Nigga, you know the
Well,
baby
I know
okay,
I know a really good doctor who delivers 9 months early. We can get this baby here now, today. I'll trick her. I'll be like, hey, I know a doctor that can get this baby out today.
Now, what if you see her like 2 years from now? She lost all that weight.
Yeah.
I take her. She was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she
But
was very pretty.
how would you know she cool? You didn't get to know her. You only
Yeah,
came over
I
the house
know,
one
you
time.
I mean, we had a little small talk.
Oh,
You know,
not small, but yeah. Obviously.
right.
You can get rid of small. Yeah.
No, she was cool. She was just a
Why your
fluffy-
voice go upside?
She was alright.
Nigga said, he said, bitches come to my house like bats.
That was funny.
Yeah.
You know,
The
she probably-
garage
you know,
halfway.
by now she probably done had some kind of surgery or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. She might have lost
She
it.
probably a bad
Like-
one now.
Like
She
cute.
She
Yeah.
came to my house like a possum. You know, you see the possum lined up against the walls, following the contour of the property. That's how that bitch came to my house, like a cat burglar. I said, I'm gonna crack the door. Hurry up.
Well, you didn't crack the door.
Well, yeah, you
Pushed that
You
motherfucker
had
wide
I
open.
swung it open real quick.
You ever had an ugly chick with some good vagina once?
Yeah.
I'm sure I have.
You want to define ugly?
Yeah.
How many women you think you slept with that you couldn't
I
take
don't
in
think
public?
Yeah.
I don't think ugly really counts if you're in my house, as long as nobody sees you.
No, that's why I changed the question. I said, how many women you think you hit that you couldn't take out?
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Oh wow.
So you have no filter on who come to the door.
I've hit
No
a lot of
filter.
ghosts. Nobody will ever see them.
That's why we didn't see her at your hotel.
My
Oh.
ghost woman. My
Oh,
ghost
shit.
women.
Ghost bro.
He had a ghost.
You
to
can't
ghost.
tell. A-Dot shit.
So
Ada had a camera.
It was
phone
a
out
ghost,
in the
it was
room.
a
I said,
ghost.
Ada, put your camera.
yeah, no, I have a lot of ghosts. I hit ghosts.
But what if she want to meet you in public? Like, yo,
Yeah.
can we meet at?
I wouldn't do that.
I feel you though, was some
Man,
like that. Some women.
bitch, you not built for that. We don't.
Ada, do women do that? Do women have dudes that they hide, and they call at 2 in the morning and they can't take out in public?
We call them come throughs.
No, I don't really.
So you gonna lie?
None of my friends. Yeah, I don't
No, we
really
talking about
think
you.
so. Like,
You gonna lie?
well, you guys already know I hooked up with Shrek. Basically, a dude that looked like Shrek, but I was drunk.
Yeah, but I'm
No,
feeling
you
after
wasn't
that.
drunk.
After
What
that,
if
did
we
you,
ask him, he
That
gonna be like,
was
no,
All-Star.
he was sober when I did
No,
it.
I was not.
Did you ever
He
hit him?
sucked my dick
That
and
was
everything.
way
A-Dot,
drunk.
she laughed the whole time when he
Way
was fucking.
drunk.
What do you
I
call
was
him?
way
Shrek?
drunk.
No,
'Cause
he
he
look-
looked.
no, he
I
look-
showed him a picture. He looked like.
No, she's
I'll
not
show you
joking.
later.
Where'd you meet that dude?
It was
Forest.
All-Star Weekend like
He
years
said
ago.
What'd you say? In the forest?
a long
At a-
time
A
ago.
long time ago.
In a land far, far away?
She met that nigga once upon a time.
3 scores and a week ago.
Yeah, when'd you meet him? Once upon a time.
That nigga once upon a time. That's
Doing porch season. That's what she met this motherfucker.
That's funny.
So
Oh
you
my
get
God,
drunk.
no.
You get drunk. So
Yes,
Shrek
way
is
drunk.
So is he pressing you before you got drunk? Like, hey, how you doing?
No, we
Why-
were all
why'd you make
hanging
a
out.
Mexican?
We
What
were
was
all.
that?
We were.
My
Huh?
bad.
Why'd you make a Mexican? He said,
Hey,
Hey,
hey, fucker.
He said,
I'm
what's your
Shrek.
He said, what's your name? You look a
What's your
little
name?
fluffy. I like them fluffy. Where do you live? I want you to come to my swamp. I got a cat and a
Basically.
donkey.
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
that was actually good.
All right, so
No, I was
so you
drunk.
meet the guy.
We all hang out. It's All-Star Weekend, and then we were drinking. And then
Keep saying that. We got it.
Yeah, we got it. You got it. You got
I
two
normally don't
cups.
talk like this, but would you want to fuck?
he cooked.
You think, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah.
I know how to get to her.
He cooked all right.
Enchiladas.
Time to eat. I know you're hungry.
he cooked crab legs.
He cooked crumb cakes. She said crumb cakes. You know that's two fat motherfuckers. When they go
4 in the morning.
they went on a crumb cake date. I know a place we can have all you can eat crumb cakes.
He said crab cake.
Crab. It was
Crumb
crab
cakes.
legs. No, he
crab
fried
cakes, nigga, not-
crab legs.
Oh,
He grilled them and he cooked them up for everybody.
God.
So you at his house.
Everybody meaning you and him.
It was there was somebody that used to play for one of the teams, and all of us hang out with the friends.
One of the
So-
teams.
So it's a
one
hangout.
of the teams. It was
It's
a
a
hangout
hangout.
spot.
So you
Yeah.
get drunk. Get to
I get
I'm
real
drunk.
drunk.
You done.
And I was done.
So how you end up in his room?
Do you take advantage of you or you with it?
No.
Where we going? That's when women go. Where we going?
They got drunk on
Yeah,
crumb cakes.
Basically,
I'm dizzy. Are you dizzy?
What's in these crumb cakes?
I'm feeling a little weird. I think I got swamp water in me crumb cake.
I got BSB in this crumb cake.
BSB.
So did you guys talk?
Beyond BSB.
Did he hit you up after that, A-Dot?
Yeah, he's cool.
No, fuck that.
Like we're so
So-
friends.
so
but
you're
we
drunk.
Never hooked up again.
You think.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
Yeah, we
And he
go-
says, let's go to the room.
Somebody
Yeah.
said do the voice again.
So I was drunk. Yeah, do the voice
So
again.
he grabs you by the hand and he walks you through the
Does
forest.
he have a crab leg in his mouth?
No,
Wait,
we
can I
already
ask you out? Can I ask you out, A-Dot? I'm gonna be him.
What? No.
Excuse me, me and my friends were sitting over here making some crumb cakes, and me saw you walk by. I like fluffies. I hope you don't take offense. My name is Shrek. You see that swamp?
Your friends call you straight.
You see that swamp over there? It's all me land. The squirrels, the trees, the crumb cakes. Those are crumb cake plants right there.
Put him on the Barbie.
Why don't you come over when you finish? Bring some friends. We can all fuck. Eh?
So, again,
Yeah, so I went to the room.
so you go to the room. Who
Yeah.
you going to the room with. You are sober enough to know that.
I was
Did he ever
drunk,
bring it up
I don't know.
afterwards?
But then when you're like drunk, kind of hazy.
Where we going?
This motherfucker look like Shrek.
Did he ever?
A little bit.
No.
Because you know when you're drunk, you breathe. Where are we going?
Wait,
Why are my friends at? That's when they ask you the goofy shit. My friends, I can't leave my friends. They
Yeah.
cool. They're going to be cool.
They was cool. And then when I woke up,
Oh, that's
when you
fucked
wake up, you're like, what the fuck?
And he landed, he's
like-
snoring.
Yeah,
Crab leg?
I was out. Huh?
She woke
I
up
was
and
out.
Puss in Boots was sleeping next to her.
I was out.
Ah, so you want to sleep with my boss? Now I cut you. Don't touch her, she's mine. If she leaves, it'll be your fault. We don't bring women back here, sir.
Is that Puss in Boots?
Puss in Boots. Ah, you brought a Fluffy back, I see. All you bring is Fluffy, Shrek.
Pretty good voiceover, Wazzy.
I know.
I hate the fact that she missed all the details, Nick. She go from this hazy to I'm naked in the room. There's some other shit that we missing there. Dot.
Were you guys friends before you guys hooked up?
Yeah, we were
okay.
friends
So he
before.
was
So
plotting-
I
he
already
was
knew. I
plotting-
knew who he was.
He was
Yeah, we were
plotting that
friends.
then. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
wanted
he
to
was
plot.
just like, let me catch
They
your
might get a
slip.
drunk.
Yeah.
So fellas, if
It
you
was a
meet
lot of shots.
if you meet A-Dot,
Cook-
bring
No.
some
Just
bring
cook
some
for her.
BSB,
Yeah.
nigga.
No,
Cook for it.
buy some BSB.
Buy some
bring it.
BSB, nigga. And then just go walking down a long hallway.
You gotta fry some crab legs.
Yeah. Cook for you. Get
A-Dot fucks for crab legs.
That's a low bar right there. Nigga. You in there?
That was
Crab
that
bar-
was
crab-
Wait.
How much crab legs?
They gotta
Crab
be-
legs expensive.
They gotta be
boy.
Alaskan, though.
They gotta be exactly.
be
Yeah,
Alaskan.
they gotta be.
That's funny. Were they good? Was the food good?
Oh yeah.
I thought you asked
They
was it
cooked
good?
real good.
I thought you asked it was it good.
That's a gay question. Was the dick good? What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't answer that question.
Hold on.
Crossed my mind, Wazzy.
Was the dick good?
That's what I heard.
Didn't even cross my
I heard it say.
I
How was the day?
said, was
Did
the
you
food
remember
good?
that? Does that foggy in your mind?
Hopefully the food was good.
I wonder if he listened to the show going, oh, I'm a fog now. This is that
Nah,
bullshit.
I hope you don't listen.
Did you
He's still-
remember?
he's still my
Do
friend,
you remember the
so-
moment?
Do I remember? I was hazy. I really don't.
That's
They
fucked
still
up.
cool.
I
though,
kind
right?
That's
of feel
fucked
bad, huh?
I said y'all still cool. That's
Yeah,
right.
we still cool. Never happened again, but we
How? All you do is get some crab legs and liquor.
Nah,
Were you
it
guys
would
out of
never happen
town?
again.
Were you guys out of town when it happened?
Oh yeah, we were out of town.
Oh yeah, you got
It was All Star Weekend. So
What
we
kind
were
of
out
hallway did you go down? You mean talking about down the hotel hallway?
No, I said out of town.
We were out of town. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but-
it was rented. It was like a house. It was somebody's like house.
Where were you
like,
supposed to
house.
stay at? In a totally different room?
Yeah, I was supposed to, we were supposed to pay somewhere else, but
He said, I woke up and went,
yeah.
where am
Where am I? I did.
Is this a castle?
I was
Hmm.
like, this is
And he was still there?
yeah.
Then you got dressed, you grabbed your clothes. Oh,
I was all like, you're trying to creep
your
out.
friends be like, girl, where you been?
Girl, what?
Shreky house.
Shreky.
Shreky.
She was with me. You got a problem with it? That's my girl.
My baby mama.
What happened, little green baby?
Oh no.
She said it like Shrek.
Here's the cold part about it. It's niggas like him that still come up. You like, how this nigga gets the pussy?
Yeah.
You know, I make crab legs.
It was,
He had a crab leg recipe.
Hey, I'm making that crab leg. Ooh, girl, he could cook.
Yeah,
Like he
could.
called her on FaceTime and just
It
showed her the stove. Come over. Don't bring no drawers with you.
Not that that's gonna happen.
It was good.
So you don't drink like that no more, right?
No, I still drink like that.
Oh,
but
okay,
I just
cool.
no,
It could happen
no.
again.
You know, in your
No,
life,
now it's somebody. Yeah, I'm not saying it could or couldn't happen. But
Could it happen with Wanzer?
Nah.
Yes, it
Wanzer.
could.
You know,
I know Wanzer.
You know you can
too well,
hesitate,
What if
but
he
you can
cooked
though.
hesitate.
what if he cooked for you?
Yeah.
It could go,
Wanzer cooked
it
some
could go
crab
down
legs,
A-Dot.
some crab.
I got crab legs at my house.
He's from Virginia.
I'm gonna leave a trail of crab legs from the studio to my house. A-Dot gonna be like,
Right to the garage.
A-Dot gonna be like, where the fuck these crab legs taking me? Oh shit! It's gonna go from
The garage.
from crab legs. Gonna be, next thing you know,
Oh shit, I'm a bat.
Hell no, I know, man. I'm like, no.
next thing you know, the moon gonna be right here. It's gonna be a crab leg right under it.
Feel yourself going around the perimeter of the house. Why am I doing this?
Why is it taking me on the possum route?
And then you hear the garage go. "Doo." Is that for me?
Halfway, but he said halfway.
Oh, my bad.
It would go halfway.
The crab leg's gonna go down the side of a building, under a car, around a bush,
Through a beehive.
up a tree,
Yeah.
through a cloud, down with the rain. Oh my God!
So one's a could.
Yeah,
Was it? No.
you gotta be
I know you
optimistic,
too
A-Dot.
Optimistic.
A-Dot, don't tempt one. I didn't see him on the hunt before.
Yeah.
Don't
And
tempt
they get on his phone, get the texting you.
He go,
Next
"Hey,
thing
I
you
got
know,
some
you're like,
crab legs."
okay, what room you in? Ding dong.
Crabs. He's just leave a bucket of crabs.
Ding dong.
Got some Alaskan crab legs.
He has some shorts on, and I got crab legs.
He's stupid.
Oh my God.
He slapped the table. Nigga went like this.
He said,
Have you seen this nigga legs? I said, nigga, are you a squirrel? Nigga,
his shoulders.
ever seen a standing squirrel?
I don't look at dude's
Oh my
legs.
God.
Nick, you look at dude's legs? Never seen them. Exactly. This nigga's a dude leg appraiser. Wanzer's legs.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
I hate you.
Nakia, you could buy the BSB from us.
We can't ship
Oh.
it. We can't ship it.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't. You have to have a license.
Oh.
You have to have a license to ship liquor. So yeah, you either have to. That's why we drove it up to Oakland because we couldn't ship it up
Ah.
there. And then they didn't have any.
Isn't that still a form of shipping?
No, I could drive liquor as long as I open it up.
I don't know what difference it makes if you drive it up or FedEx drives it up.
Because you can't ship liquor, boy.
Okay. I'm just saying by you driving it up, that's
Well,
still
go on and ship it and see what happens. Put your address on there. Yeah, go on
your
there.
address.
Take that chance.
I'll leave it to you.
Burp, burp. You'll be locked up. You'll be doing all this shit from a glass window. So it's threck.
Liquor license.
Now you got to entertain niggas to keep them off your ass. And knock, knock, next joke.
Who wants to hear Shrek?
Again.
Yeah, nigga, come tell your Shrek joke by the showers.
Your phone's not on. Your mic's not on. How do you forget that?
Before we get out of here, shout out to my rib. She sold some art this morning.
Oh, really? What do
Yeah,
you
for a
like?
couple $100 too. Like it was, they paid a little arm and a leg for this piece. So shout out to her, man. She's been making art for like the past year, and she sold basically
Why getting on art here?
Cause I'm telling you, she sold all of her pieces.
I gotta buy it.
Nice.
She doesn't have any pieces to give away. She sold them all.
First of all, I don't
So
like
for,
guitar.
Okay.
and I'm saying for somebody, I've been literally drawing as long as I can remember, opening my eyes. I ain't never sold art pieces. I think I sold 2 pieces my whole life.
On what? Like, was it?
She does all kinds. She paints.
No. Where does she sell it? On what platform?
Yeah, where
On
she's selling.
Etsy, or you can go to the Instagram at House of Yahweh. I'll put the link in
How
there.
you spell that?
Everybody should know how to spell that. That's your last name. So I would just type in House of Yahweh on Instagram. I'll put the link in there if you guys want some art pieces. It's all custom made. She does everything handmade, quality work. So shout out to the people supporting, man. Shout out to Maria for bringing that paper in.
Nice.
What kind of art does she do?
Yeah, can we
Everything
see photos?
she does. The piece she sold today was a huge canvas. Maybe I think it's 2 feet and some inches. I
Took
forget
up the whole
exact-
living room.
Basically,
Wow.
it took up the whole living room. But she put crystal pieces on it. She used some actual copper. Like she actually went and bought shredded copper
Oh, I know what kind of art that is.
and
Oh,
actually used some actual. So her thing was basically using raw materials to create an art piece.
yeah, I know.
And all of our art is inspired by the good book. So all of our
What
art
book?
has a biblical theme to it.
What book?
So this one has some fringes pieces on it. So we usually try to craft all the art around.
It has fringes on the painting.
Correct.
I'm sorry, but what's a fringe?
A fringe was something that.
What's a fringe?
So a fringe was something. You remember the Native Americans used to have the fringes on the side of their clothes. You know, the tassels that kind of hang off, or the strings that
yeah,
hang off.
yeah.
The reason they wore that because that was a biblical commandment to wear fringes on their clothes. So that's a fringe, just for the.
We should have put some on the T-shirts.
Yeah. I agree.
You was gonna add them in?
Yeah, you was, but that,
Man,
you was already tired to begin with.
He
I
was
know you
already
was
missing.
ass
It was
shit.
all
in the
curved to the
future.
Because
side.
his job was to
Press.
press and then peel the
Peel.
stickers off.
He even forgot to put.
After a while, I was like, we don't need all this plastic.
Yeah, he stopped.
Press,
This is
press.
unnecessary. This
He
is extra
just
stuff.
pressed the piece of paper onto the shirt.
Yeah.
My job was to help me get the red,
stencils and stuff.
or get all
Yeah.
that stuff off of there. So I got to hit Antoine because I want to get some more shirts done before
Yeah.
I leave. I leave Thursday, so for sure. Oh, you're not here Friday, so
Right.
we're gonna do mostly females. I definitely.
Yeah,
oh, girl,
I'm
what's her name?
gonna call him up. Yeah.
Yeah, she would be fantastic.
And then
You
I'll
know
bring
what,
the
Nick?
girls in.
I'm gonna give you a show. Watch this. You bring old girl and Aaron, and just let the fireworks go.
Oh,
That's
That
gonna be
might
an
be-
argument.
That's
that's
a
gonna be
show.
an argument.
That's a show.
Let's keep it peaceful.
Yeah.
That's a show, nigga.
Nick said, let's
And
keep
it's
it
supposed to be
peaceful.
Freaky
Yin and
Friday.
the
It
red.
ain't. We gonna make
Now
it
I
fun.
will want to see Aaron and Wanzer on the same show. Cause then I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit back
Yeah,
and
you
watch.
motherfuckers are fucking hilarious, nigga.
Somebody die on that
You
show.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I could fuck. I know I could fuck.
Like, Aaron, I should fuck you on the show.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You should.
shots fired.
See how that work out for you.
He does.
You have
Shots
24
fired.
hours to respond.
Nick, you know they asked for her Etsy link.
I'm putting it in there right now. Baby, if you listen, put your Etsy link in there.
Oh, I didn't know she listened to this
She
show.
listens. I don't know.
Listen to this raggedy shit?
I think she started working on another piece this morning, so she might not be here.
She's
Now, the
busy.
pieces are always different. It's not like it
Yeah,
reflects the other piece.
she kind of just gets inspired by the scripture, so she we may be talking about something, and then she'll just go create a piece. And this piece she actually worked on for probably a month almost, maybe longer.
What is this best camera shit? What is that? Is somebody putting an ad in our chat room?
Yeah, I just have to keep blocking them. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this. I'd be thinking myself,
Trolls.
who got time for
The
this?
trolls.
Hot girls, hot
Yeah,
girls.
like, bro, grow up.
That's for Wanzer.
Don't block them, Nick. They putting hot girls.
Yeah, put boys in there
Oh,
too.
it says the boys.
Does it say that?
Yeah,
It says hot girls and
boys.
boys.
Oh, it
Video
does.
chat.
It does. It sure does.
The fuck is that? Man?
Yeah, block them.
Yeah,
How do you block them?
I already blocked them.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're getting blocked, nigga.
go ahead, Wanza man.
You guys can follow me.
Inappropriate motherfucker.
You guys can follow me at my
For
name.
what?
So I need you guys to go to Instagram and follow me. You can follow me at Anthony Wanzer. Anthony WANZER.
Or. And tell them about one of our sponsors, Telex Watches.
Yeah, what else do we have? The BSB, the Tilix. Yeah, oh, yeah, bottom. So you guys check out Tilix Watches. TILUX Watches. That's one of our sponsors. So tilixwatches.com, and you get $50 off with the code ROLLOUTDIGITAL. Put that code in at checkout.
Watches is fly. I got 2 on the way.
Nice.
Go ahead,
What?
crab legs.
Crab
Go on, get in
legs.
there.
And it's not free
I
range.
can't believe I'm in this
free
room.
range crab either.
Go ahead and give up your information. Don't give out the address to my swamp.
You can follow me at a.laughs on IG.
That she does.
Yes.
He does laugh. Tell them about your show.
And of course, every Thursday, the No Name Podcast.
Dope
here.
show, y'all. Check it out.
Yep.
Whole bunch of light-skinned people and a Latino girl.
Yes.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ. Funny on everything. Again, we're going to be in, I'm going to get the exact place we're going to be in Boston, I'll send you the flyer, Nick. So we're going to be in Boston Friday. So if you have people in the area, tell them to come on out now and check out the show. It's going to be, well, I'll send you this one, Alicia.
Boston.
It's coming to your phone right now. Go ahead and read that for me while I send this other one to Nick.
There it is. Okay, so a night, Abstract Music presents a night of comedy and music with special guest. Speedy will be hosting. They got JT Turner, Kyle Paris, Henry Coleman,
Which has been replaced with Kevin Tate.
Oh, Kevin Tate. Oh, perfect. Kevin Tate, Levoy Foster. And music is provided by Mikey Life. And it's at Pub 65 Bar and Grill, Friday, April 1st. Tickets available at abstractmusic.com. It's abstractmusic.com.
Bam, bitch. In your mouth. So, yeah, definitely come on out, man. We're going to be doing the damn thing. Fantastic. So, shout out to everybody up in Sioux City. Had a great time over the weekend.
So soon.
Yeah, that one too. That one too.
That was fun.
This was fun as fuck. This was, nigga, Wanza, you're stupid as fuck. When you leave? Friday?
Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you come back?
Saturday. The next Saturday.
Well, you'll be over.
Yeah.
That's why you're going to get her or see her?
Yeah,
again?
she's coming back with me.
Oh, nice.
But she has school all week, so yeah. So I'll be back on the 9th or the 10th. So
Yeah,
next Saturday or next Sunday, one of the two.
Yeah, Brooklyn has he's playing
Nice.
with the Valley All-Stars, all the high school kids who are graduating. They have an all-star team together, and Brooklyn's on that team. They play on the 9th.
Nice. On the 9th? Oh, nice.
At Taft High School.
Oh, cool.
Taft. Yeah, okay.
We went there to see the game, but we couldn't get in, remember? The El Camino game. I don't know if you went. I think it was Maestro. And then they practiced Nick on the 7th at Taft.
Okay.
So all the kids practiced.
That's
Anyway,
dope. That's
Oh,
dope.
that's dope.
At least they get a practice, because I remember when I did that, we didn't get no practice.
yeah, they got to practice for that. And the boy growing. He's 6'4" now. He grew an inch.
Yeah, I know. We just seen him the other day, and I was like, what the hell? I think he grew about an inch as I seen him.
Yeah,
Did he?
about
Yeah,
6'4"
pretty
now.
tall.
He growing. He probably got what? He grow to, for guys, we grow to what, 21?
Yeah, I think the doc said he was going to be 6'5" when he was a baby, so he might mess around and hit that.
I don't remember that.
Remember you said when you said he said about his hands? Well,
Oh,
Charity told me that
yes,
when he
I
was born, the
remember
doc
that, yeah.
told her that he was going to be like 6'5".
Because he had big ass hands. He had a big ass head. I kept going, nigga, he gonna do something. Wasn't the head that needed a helmet on it, nigga. It was just he had a big
I think I've got an athlete.
or a headbutter, one of the two. But no, if you see baby pictures of nigga, this nigga was huge. He had a Bobby Womack head.
Oh, wow.
His head was huge. And I kept looking at it. And he always had huge hands to be a kid. But he really good kid. All my kids are cool. They just call me for money all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I get texts every 5 minutes. I need $5, $8, $6.
Dad.
That's all it's saying.
Cash
Dad.
at me, Dad.
I don't know who invented that shit. I hate you. Anyway, shout out to my partner in crime, my son of 20. Oh, how old are you now?
34, 35, 35?
35 years.
He's not sure.
I'm not sure. They come and go. The years come and go.
You stop celebrating your birthdays, you really just don't even.
Was he adopted?
Yeah,
Like, how old is he? I don't know, 34, 35, 36? The doctor said something like that.
I got 8 kids, nigga. I can't remember everybody's age. As long as I'm in the ballpark, they don't get mad. If I be like, how old are you, 10?
Like,
Madison goes,
I keep-
Dad, I'm 13. I'm like, fuck.
already,
Oh,
son.
shout out to my daughter, Madison. She had a recital with her choir from school at
Oh, yeah.
Disneyland on Sunday, and she killed it.
Oh, she sings?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she sang.
She's very shy. So I talked her into, and you guys are going to see this video. It's me and my daughter going to do Bobby Brown's Every Little Step I Take. So Maddie said we'll do the video, and I said you're gonna go. I said you're gonna go viral. She's like, anyway, Dad. So she said she would do the video with me. So I think it's gonna be dope. We're not gonna wear the outfits. 'Cause I'm too old to wear the one piece that he had on. Again, shout out to my son. I could not do the show without. Man, I could.
find out.
I'm probably figure it out.
Yeah.
You can find out.
Give me a minute, so I'll figure it out. Buttons. But if I push the button long enough, something will come on.
Nick's not the only one that knows how to turn on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. On, off.
I mean, it's just a button, nigga.
I'm like, Speedy, what program is you use?
But you know what he does? He touch other shit, so I can't see the real button. He'll do this shit and then come back to the original button, and shit come back on.
Look like he making beats.
Yeah.
Just sliding shit up.
It throws you off like, I don't know what he pushed.
He slide up, then pull it back down. The same one.
Yeah.
Well, why'd he do that? Why'd he push it up, but pull it back down?
And then when you go over there, all the buttons are down. You're like, fuck.
Which one was it?
Yeah, when the day starts again, all the buttons are reset back down here. Yeah. Nigga put them on reset.
Look, he's smiling.
Tomorrow,
he unplugs all the cords.
yeah. Like, why is everything on loose?
They'll never figure this shit out.
Not today.
I got him.
What show's tomorrow, Nick?
It's Tuesday, nothing. So
shit. It's
gonna be a
Tuesday,
great show.
no. So what I'm trying to load up for Tuesday is Kevin Tate's going to be on the show.
Oh,
The Kevin
okay.
Tate is show. But he's on tour right now, so he actually had to leave from where we were at yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
To get on another plane to go to another show. So Kev's out there working, so that's the only reason we're not getting started tomorrow. And Nat Turner is definitely coming back. So I'm gonna start him at the beginning of next month. We're gonna get
that'd
back
be
to
good.
going on Tuesdays again once the schedule kind of set up down. So we are gonna have, and then we have K Dot and Aaron. So once we
Okay.
figure out their schedule, 'cause I know K Dot's working right now. So once we figure out their schedule, we're gonna have K Dot, Aaron on Tuesdays, and Nat Turner and Kevin Tate. So we're gonna have a full lineup for Tuesdays.
Oh, nice.
And if somebody out
That'll be
there
good.
and you think you could do your own podcast,
Yeah.
what do they do? How do they reach you?
Or
Nick?
even check this out. Some people, if you have a podcast, say you guys are out of town. I know we have a lot of fans across the U.S. So if you guys are not in California, you can't use the studio, and you just want to broadcast on our network, we can also do that. So help you kind of build your fan base and spread your word out. So hit me up either on Rollout Digital on Instagram, or you can send me an email to speedyandfriends@gmail.com. Business inquiries only, though. Don't send me no personal message, my nigga.
Did you see in the word where it said that it wasn't nothing you said? It's what it said.
Yeah, I said, yeah. So, yeah.
Nick, I don't even do that shit with Nick. I ain't got
Why?
time for it.
What?
Because I'm going to cuss you out. And that's gonna
Nah,
be the
because
end.
I tell you all the time, Pops, the Bible, I
Yeah.
feel, is the only book
The Bible.
that no one
You gonna
ever
pull
reads.
out the Bible on you.
No one reads it all the way through.
No one's ever read the Bible, but everybody has an opinion on it, which I just find entertaining. So
I read it.
no one's ever read the Bible. And even if you read it, you don't have the understanding, so it's all good.
Shout out to the sponsors, BSB, who
BSB.
did represent us
Yes.
dopely. They gave us a gang of cases to give away, or bottles to give away. We were up north, and people love the liquor. So if you get a
Yes.
chance, go to your liquor, your dispensary or whatever it's called that sells liquor and ask them for BSB. If they don't have it, tell them to get it.
They might be onto something, because I haven't seen anybody not like it.
Yeah.
So,
Neither have I, yeah.
yeah, they might be onto something over here.
Even the ones who
It's really
only
good.
drink tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know
They're
everybody's
like
not a bourbon
bourbon.
drinker, so everybody seems to like this drink. So
Tastes delicious.
All right, man. Till Wednesday, we'll be back Wednesday. I won't be here Friday, but we'll be ladies on the show, so maybe you can treat
let's see
them
if-
better.
Let's see if we can do a ladies' night for Friday.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Ladies.
Give us some suggestions of people you would like. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Who would you like?
Not one.
No.
So we'll see you on Wednesday, man. Y'all take care. You ain't got to wear a mask, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
Night, night, niggas.